to Brittany Griner.
Vodka! Vodka! Vodka!
Spence has been training for the world donut record.
Go, 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 go! What are you doing? Eat this! Come on! I can't do it! I can't do it! Come on!
Eazy tried out for the Paralympics.
As a girl.
Didn't make the team.
Spencer gave birth to an intern.
My little baby.
Push! Push! Push!
You want the real truth? Find out at
5 to 7 p.m. Woodward Heavyweights. The boys are back.
Oh, yeah. What up, and welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy, Eazy, my man, Kung Fu Spinny, a.k.a. Spin Mo.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We're back.
We back,
The
yeah?
heavyweights are back, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, feels good.
Yes,
feels
sir.
good to be back at this desk.
Hey, news back in Michigan.
Kept it warm for me. Amani Bates.
Amani Bates, bro.
Amani Bates is back.
Eastern
back in his
Michigan.
hometown.
Yeah.
That's wild, honestly.
He got the bag for sure.
He got the bag for sure.
Remember when Charlie Batch was Caleb Williams? He's trying to recruit from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll give you $1 million.
Yeah, hey man, I don't blame him. You're gonna get paid $1 million. I don't know. We don't know what he got paid, but he had to get paid something.
Yeah.
Got that NIL money. He's going there, back home. He's probably gonna be able to live at home. You know him and his dad's relationship. Like, it's a great situation for him. And if he can go there, if he can bring EMU like up, if he can lift, how our own Corey Woods. He's an EMU guy.
Yep.
He talks about he says, I'm going to be at every game. Those stands are going to be packed because of Amani Bates. And, I mean, a lot of MSU fans hold a grudge on him for what he did, but I don't blame him, man. What's up, Owen?
No, yeah. I mean, November 20th, MSU versus Eastern Michigan. It's going to be so much fun. I am ecstatic for that. And that's just showing NIL money right there. Mm-hmm. That's what that can do. Bring someone home like Amani Bates. Now he can prove himself. If he could be a lottery pick as well in this upcoming draft, after proving himself at Eastern Michigan, that would be huge for EMU.
Yeah. I think you got to unplug your camera and then plug it back in real fast so it'll restart. Yeah, Sam will show you how to do that real fast. But yeah, man, it's it's crazy. It's just more hype in the state of Michigan. Another great player in the state of Michigan coming home. It's a great story. How do you feel about it?
Man, I'm just curious on how much he got paid.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not in a hating sense, like in this dope sense, because dude, the sport's changing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
it's legal.
Yeah, 100%. It's legal to do now. And I just want to know too, because he didn't have the greatest year last year. It's like, what is his value? Because he is a big name, but he also didn't he didn't look too hot. You know what I'm saying? On a good ass team.
Memphis was a good team, but they were kind of a dumpster fire a little bit. They went through a lot of problems. I don't know if that was players that didn't mesh or if Penny didn't have them rolling right or what was going on there, but they did not look like a good team. They did not look like the caliber of team that they should have.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. I mean, I think he's a good player. The guy can ball. The guy's a bucket. He's going to go out there, especially playing at EMU, against those he's going to embarrass some kids. So
for sure.
I'm excited. Like Owen said, dude, Michigan State versus Eastern, we might lose.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't say no.
Are
I
you
wouldn't
serious?
say that. I would not say that. That's stretching far. I know our team's not the greatest this year.
Yeah.
I think it will be much more of a battle.
Atkins
but in the end, they don't
Bates.
have that kind of depth that Michigan State has of a Power 5 school.
Yeah, it's definitely, you got a Power 5 school. You have better prospects overall. But Atkins versus Bates, that's going to be because we all know the drama that went behind that.
I did not.
You don't?
No, fill me in.
Akins, yeah, Akins. No. It was that was the whole thing was Michigan State fans were saying they don't, he'll delay Akins' development as a player if you bring in Amani Bates and they wouldn't be they wouldn't mesh well together and
Caden and Jaden.
Yeah, because they they play the same position. They're both brought in to be that guy. They're both highly touted prospects and.
Sheesh.
I thought it. I don't know.
Well, it looks like State got the right guy.
It looks like State got
moment.
the right guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
who knows, man? Flannel Sam. We got Flannel Sam in the building.
Flannel Sam on the booth.
Ladies and gentlemen, a real one.
Sitting in the man's chair.
Shout out. What's your take, man? I saw you pick up the mic.
So here's the thing. I gotta be that guy who is
crushing the homecoming parade. I can hear you.
We good? All right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So I gotta be that guy. It's such a shame for Amani Bates that when he was coming in out of high school, he was right up there as a recruit with Chet Holmgren and Jabari Smith and Paolo Banchero. And they're all top 3 picks in the draft, and he's going to play basketball at Eastern Michigan University.
Damn.
I hate to be that person, but that is quite the fall from grace, and that is quite the difference between, like, shows what a difference a year can make. I really hope that he can pull it together. You would think that he would embarrass a lot of kids, be maybe the best player in his conference. I hope so, but still, it just shows how much can change and how bad decisions can be made that can affect your future.
It's true. It's, it means a lot about fit. It's a lot about fit. If you go to a place like Michigan State where you have, a Tom Izzo, you have guys that you can learn from, veterans that you're going in there to learn with, can make a lot of difference in the world than going to a Memphis where it's a bunch of younger guys. It's a young head coach who's not really established as, a coach in this league. And so it's important. The fit is really important, especially in college basketball. When it comes down to like the one and dones, the true one and dones, it's not as much of a fit. But we see that Amani Bates, even with all the hype, he wasn't that caliber of player. He wasn't that guy that was going to go in, light the world on fire, and be a top 5 draft pick.
I feel like another thing is him going to Eastern Michigan, that kind of humbles him to a certain extent.
Yes.
Because I think he needed that. You grew up his entire life saying he's the next big prospect besides LeBron. Like, everyone was hyping him up and whatnot, and that got to his head, clearly. And he thought he was too good for state, and now he's at Eastern Michigan. I'm just excited for the student section when Eastern Michigan comes to play MSU.
Oh, yeah.
All the chirping that's going to be happening.
Izzo's going to be going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I miss that. That's one of the things I miss the most at Michigan State, was being in the Izzone, camping out for the tickets, doing the overnight, getting there, and then it's just rowdy. I loved it. My friends were on TV a bunch. They wore the dog masks.
Yeah,
those were a couple of my roommates. They wore dog masks, and like Scott Van Pelt shouted them out on ESPN and stuff. That was my boy Sean. Yeah, so it's really funny, but yeah, it's a different experience there, and that's gonna be. Mark your calendars today. Like that is going to be an intense battle.
Well, you look up and down the Michigan State schedule right now. So you got Eastern Michigan. That all of a sudden became an interesting game to watch. Mm-hmm. When they play Oakland, they're going to go up against Rocket Watts.
Yeah.
And then now you're going to go on the aircraft carrier. You're going to play Villanova. You're going to play at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many fun games to watch.
To start the season too.
Right,
yeah.
Like Izzo made a joke one time on his radio show that we do. And he was talking about, he's like, what idiot would schedule this hard of a schedule before the conference play? It's to prepare his team.
That's what he does every year.
Yeah.
Even though he might not have the best caliber team coming into this year on paper, he's going to get his guys ready. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he always does. You always see Michigan State in the beginning of the year, whether it's the Big Ten ACC Challenge or whatever those things they do in the beginning of the year, where we're playing a Duke or we play a Kansas in the first 4 games of the year, and everybody's like, oh, what the hell is Izzo doing? Like, this is crazy. Why would you just start your season off with a loss like that? And it's to get these guys prepared. It's to get these guys playing tournament caliber teams. Yeah. Would you rather play Kansas, a Duke, a Kentucky the first 2 weeks of the season, or be playing Youngstown State and Akron and all these teams that don't matter, that you're just going to roll over? I'd rather be tournament tested before the gauntlet of the Big Ten schedule even starts.
Yeah, like get that kick in the ass, that confidence like depleter like down and over with in the beginning of the season, and like get your team a taste of like where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because like this is where it's gonna come down to come the end of the year if you really want to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? Like these type of teams you're going against, it's 100% the genius thing to do. I love it.
And he does it every year, and a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like a lot of things about Izzo, but that's one thing that. If you talk to guys, if you talk to players, I guarantee they'll say, yeah, that we love that. That prepared us for what was coming up, because let alone the gauntlet of the tournament, the gauntlet of the Big Ten season, where you're going against, the Big Ten is normally going to have 4 to 5 top 20, top 10 teams in the conference, so it's going to be tough, and that just prepares you at the beginning of the season.
Imagine going through your entire season thinking like you're the SHIT, you know what I'm saying? You're killing it, slaughtering teams, and then like you run to like a North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, towards the end, then your confidence is depleted, bro.
So there was talk about Monty Bates possibly going to Michigan. We saw, the rumored pictures of him with Juwan at one of the games, and Juwan's a player's coach. Everybody seems to like him. He seems like a real good guy, other than when he's not slapping people across the face. But How do you feel about that, Sam Plano, that he didn't choose Michigan and he ended up going back home, going to Eastern?
I mean, it's his decision. I obviously wanted him because he's super talented. And as a Michigan fan, I want the most talented players. I think he could have fit in with a guy like Hunter Dickinson. But at the end of the day, he obviously needed to be humbled. There was a reason why he chose Eastern Michigan, literally his backyard. So we'll see. But, of course, I wanted him. Any Michigan fan who said they didn't is lying.
They are. And I was scared of that. I didn't want to play Hunter Dickinson and Amani Bates twice a year. Miss me on that. What's up, Owen?
I respectfully disagree with you, Flannel.
Flannel Sam.
No, but I've heard this guy's a toxic guy to play with. A lot of players don't like playing with him, and you're going to destroy your team chemistry over a guy that really didn't show up at Memphis. I heard reports that teams like Michigan and Louisville were starting to retract those offers.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard from experts, that as time progressed, less and less teams wanted Amani Bates because of those sorts of reasons. So I really think maybe, yes, he has that raw potential, but I don't think it's worth it in the long run.
And that makes sense because we have even seen that on the NBA level, to where you look at Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is a notorious cancer in the NBA. The guy, ruins teams he goes to, and he never really fulfills what he set out to do, aside from the years he played in Cleveland with LeBron. And that was what Kyrie did. Kyrie said, I've got this list of teammates. I want to go to the Knicks. I want to go to the Clippers. I want to go to the Mavericks. And then it came down to it, and the only team that was willing to make an offer for him was the Lakers. And that's because LeBron James wanted him. It's not because I guarantee Rob Pelinka didn't want him. I guarantee the rest of the Lakers team didn't want him. It's because LeBron James wanted him. Yeah. So that is important. If you're that guy that's going to be toxic, he's going to be in there, messing up locker rooms, you got to think about that, especially in college. College basketball is it's a lot more important, your unity and how you play together on the field rather than just strictly talent. Because college basketball, it used to be one and dones. It used to be the guys that go there, ball out. Before that, it was all 4-year guys. It was guys that stayed there forever. Now it's a mix of both. We see the teams that win recently, with Baylor and with why am I drawing a blank? Who won this year? Not North Carolina. Yeah.
Who the hell did win this year?
Was it North Carolina?
Kansas.
Kansas, right. Baylor. You look at these teams, even North Carolina, who made it there, they're a mix of talented young guys and veterans, guys and the COVID year kind of added to that, to where it forced them to stay an extra year, or they were prompted to stay an extra year, but the chemistry is very important in college basketball, and some people are not willing to bring in even a guy of Amani Bates caliber, Amani Bates talent, if he's going to wreck your locker room.
Yeah, and I think personally for EMU, there's just so much more you can gain from that. Like they finished 5-15 last year. They were 9-21 overall. They were second to last in their conference.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can lose there by getting Amani Bates. You go home, you can provide NIL money. It's definitely worth it, I feel.
No, it's a perfect move for EMU. You bring in a guy that's going to put butts in seats. You bring in a guy that's going to get people hype up about your pro. We're talking about Eastern Michigan basketball now. And that's what
amazing point.
You're going to hear Eastern Michigan basketball on ESPN. It's like that is why they did it, and it's smart. I mean,
100%.
Like Owen said, what do they got to lose? Yeah. It's
real quick. Top of your head, NIL money. How much you think you got?
Probably $1.5 million.
Owen?
At least, yeah. Mil.
Sam?
$500,000.
Oh, Ginty's busy. Well, what do they know? They want to beef up their defense, Vinny?
If you want to beef up your defense, there's really only one place you should go, and that's Guardian Alarm.
Yeah.
Because Guardian Alarm keeps you safe and gives you peace of mind, whether you're at home, on the road. Their 24/7 local monitoring makes sure that what's important to you stays safe. So right now, give me a heavyweights call. You got to call 1-800. What's that? One more time. 1-800.
Stay up!
One more time for everybody in Lady Jane's right now. You call 1-800.
Stay up!
Call them right now and let them know Woodward Sports sent you. We'll be right back.
It's Crystal with an X. You want to get hot and perfect like me? Here's my super easy routine. Drink at least a gallon of water before you wake up. Attach a weight to everything in your house. Hello? Sell your car and just sprint everywhere. Scream when you exhale.
Don't follow Crystal with an X. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
It's a great day to get some Centron in your life. Okay. There it is. Centron, here we go. Gotta grab the cranberry. Oh wait, it's 2 for $4. Gotta double up with the classic as well. Centron World, baby. Centron, available at select Krogers, and if you want to know how, go to @CentronWorld.com. You get dope like me. You know what? Why wait? Great taste, guaranteed.
Guys, don't let these cameras fool you. I am a hot man. Join the Pepper Club at Chili Peppers 10 and you get all the best deals, plus they'll beat any competitors by $5. Some may even say they got 5 on it. 5 on it. Chili Peppers is the hottest bulbs, hottest deals, and the darkest tans. 26 locations and more.
Chili Peppers 10.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights.
What up?
I'm your boy Eazy, my man, Kung Fu Spinny, a.k.a. Spin More.
It's the heavyweights, baby.
Yes, sir. And I forgot to shout somebody out, too, when we were last segment. I want to shout out our TD, our technical director, Michael Gentry.
Mike Gentry. Shout out to the Jeff and Gentry podcast.
Yes, sir.
Check out the Jeff and Gentry podcast. Follow them on Twitter. Those are our boys back there cooking up some good stuff. They interviewed D-Mac today.
Yeah, you want to know what? He actually did something today. It's kind of a dick move.
What'd he do?
He's debuting the D-Mac interview during our live show.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Sorry.
We got to go take that down.
Yeah, copyright strike that one.
Yeah, for real.
POS for sure.
Everybody go dislike that.
Yeah, what? I'm out.
All right, what are we talking about next, Eazy?
We got to talk about the trade, man.
We got to.
We had to break the show with the Amani Bates because it's breaking news.
Breaking news.
Hottest thing on the topic, but like...
The second time we've done that. We did the defunch, and now we got the Amani Bates.
You know what I'm saying? This might be the best show on the network. I'm just saying. Hit the like button. But speaking of people moving teams, Nerlens Noel.
Yes.
And Alec Burks. Now Detroit Pistons from New York Knicks, Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
Along with 2 second-round picks.
Yes.
How you feel?
25 sitting on 25 mil. I'm feeling good. You know, I'm really feeling good. I like this move. These are guys you bring in. These are the vet. Everybody talked about, oh, this team's so young. We're full of rookies. These are 2 veterans you bring in. Nerlens Noel can teach Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren how to be a legitimate defender in the NBA, because that guy is a legitimate defender in the NBA. He can show them how to protect the rim, and then he can get traded to a contender before the trade deadline, and you can get more capital back from him. Alec Burks comes in. This guy is a three-point shooter. This guy is a guy that can create his own shot. He's another body to have out there when Cade's driving to the lane, and you can kick it out to him, and he's a consistent three-point shooter. So this is just another good move, and another guy that you can trade to a contender before the trade deadline. Even if you don't, these guys are on short deals, man. They got that team option. So
yes,
if we want to get rid of them, we can get rid of them and keep that cap flexibility. So instead of going out and throwing a bag at Miles Bridges, which, you know, shout out Miles, I love you, baby. I want to see you in Detroit, but it's all right. Not throwing a bag at DeAndre Ayton, not throwing a bag at Jalen Brunson. You go out and you get guys like this to fill out your roster for a year and end up flipping them for capital before the deadline. So I'm excited. I like it a lot. Noel is probably going to start. I wouldn't be surprised if they started off the season with Nerlens Noel starting at center. I'm impressed, man. It's like I was real giddy on BDE today because of the topic we'll get to later, and because of Troy Weaver just being a genius. Like, we haven't seen GM level moves like this out of 3 of our 4 GMs in the city.
Yeah.
3 of our 4 GMs are all-stars. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, and like, I guess to the negative side of this, actually, real quick, Sam, because while we have you here, are you a fan of the trade?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the trade, mostly because these are a couple assets that could be flippable at the trade deadline, or you don't have to re-sign them. But another thing, especially a guy like Alec Burks, he has shot 40% from 3 for the last 2 years. And then the year before, when he got on his second team, I think it was Philly. And those are guys, especially in Alec Burks, I think one of Cade Cunningham's biggest strengths moving forward is driving and kicking. And he needs experience with more spot-up three-point shooters, and Alec Burks is that. He can be dead-eye. And, of course, Nerlens Noel, The one thing about Jalen Duren is he's so young, and a guy like Isaiah Stewart, I'm not sure if he actually is a rim protector. He's a little short. Nerlens Noel is elite defensively, not just good, elite. He doesn't provide much offensively, but center depth, the Detroit Pistons actually have that now. When's the last time we could say that? Especially last year when Isaiah Stewart
didn't have a center. Footer last year.
Yeah,
but Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, 100%. And I like that from that aspect as well. Is that like, Nerlens Noel is going to start at the center position, and then Jaden's going to come off the bench. But that's going to allow him time to actually develop as like a player in the NBA. Let's not forget, he's the youngest player in this year's draft, like overall. You know what I'm saying? And to step up from that to the NBA with grown-ass men, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different ballgame. So, like, I think that's a perfect situation for him, to, again, like you said, strong guy like Nerlens Noel is going to teach you a lot on the defensive end as a pro, at the pro level.
Yes.
And then, obviously, everything that Sam said about Alec Burks is still true and 100%, like, factual. Like, that's why I wanted in the draft. That's why people were dogging me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I want a Ben Mathurin. I want a guy who can knock down a three consistently. You know what I'm saying? A guy who stretched the floor a little bit for Cade Cunningham. And I apologize. I don't know if I did something to Mike or what's going on. I'm a mess with this here. But 100% that's what we needed. And that's 40% on 5 attempts, by the way, for Alec Burks, by the way. Like,
he's not taking 2-3 attempts a game. Like, that guy shoots. That's what he does. That's what we brought him in here to do. He can create his own shot. So that's another, coming off the bench. If he comes off the bench, it's going to be him, Killian, Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart, Marvin Bagley, whoever doesn't start between those two, coming off the bench with Hami too. Like, that's going to be a great second line to bring in to give our guys some rest. So I'm excited. We've talked about the possibilities of where this team can be. They're going to be fighting for a play-in team. They're going to be fighting for that 9-10 spot in the East.
Think so?
Yeah. They're going to be fighting for that. That is a benchmark on the season. Is this team with a full healthy year of, obviously barring injury or anything like that?
Yeah.
We saw what they did down the stretch when Cade Cunningham was out there serving buckets. Like, we were beating good teams,
true.
That's what we're going to have to do. Obviously, some teams aren't going to take a step back, but you got to think at least 2 of those teams that were in the playoffs are going to fall off a little bit this year. I don't think they're going to be a lock. I'm not saying they're a lock for the play-in. They're a lock for the playoffs, not by any means, but they're going to be contending for that 9-10 seed. So I'm excited. Like I said it the other day when it was me and Stick. I'm just excited to have meaningful games at the end of the season at Little Caesars Arena.
1,000%. And, like, one other point I want to make, and I'm going to grab the phone of Sam again, too, since we have him here, is, like, the cap space situation. Like, people may be mad, like, but we didn't get to play in free agency. But, like, dog, there's nobody in free agency. Like, you wanted to clear that cap, that $20 million, to go sign who?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Miles Bridges is returning. Sounds like DeAndre Ayton's returning. On top of them guys being, like, sign and trade scenarios either way. And just look at the Knicks right now, man. You cleared $20 million to go sign Jalen Brunson.
They're about to get – I've talked about it before, like – that is the ultimate Knicks move, is to overpay for a guy like Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
They're literally freeing up $100 million to go pay Jalen Brunson. And this guy, they have it's legitimately a quote from the Knicks front office saying Jalen Brunson makes us a championship contender. I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking in New York, but that is the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard in my life. Jalen Brunson makes nobody a championship contender. I don't care if you're the Dallas Mavericks. I don't care if you're the Boston Celtics or the Golden State Warriors. Adding Jalen Brunson doesn't push you to be a championship contender, especially when your best players are RJ Barrett and Julius Randle. Like, stop. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, and Julius Randle, is he even good anymore?
Yeah.
He peaked a couple years ago, and last year he just wasn't good. And RJ Barrett, he's kind of a volume scorer. So that's the Knicks. Have fun with that, Knicks. But as far as not going after Miles Bridges or DeAndre Ayton, there's definitely a part of me that's a little bit disappointed, because I think either of those guys could have really taken the Pistons to the next level right away. But at the same time, who they got with Alec Burks and Nerlens Noel, and they are flippable, so you can still get the cap space for next year if you want to sign someone even better. And it's Troy Weaver. I trust the hell out of him. He has earned my trust, and there is enough to like about this move that I can officially say, you know what? Good job.
Yeah, Joseph Austin said in the chat, he said, the roster turnover / improvement is just mind-blowing. And it really is.
Dude,
when you look at it a couple of years ago, well, what was our team? It was
Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond.
Exactly.
Who was our point guard?
Our young core, we had Derrick Rose as our point guard.
Yeah.
Our young core was Sfima Hailuk,
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown, and you know, it's terrible when you think about it. Now we have legitimate, like, obviously everything starts with getting Cade Cunningham. Like, that was a gift to us, was getting Cade Cunningham. That's a gift to us too, right there. But it's obviously starts with getting Cade Cunningham, but it really started with Troy Weaver overhauling this roster, getting rid of, Blake Griffin, getting rid of Andre Drummond, getting rid of Derrick Rose, getting these guys out of here and creating his vision of what he thinks the Pistons should be.
Yes, yeah, 1,000%. I'm proud of him. And she's back. Guys, what is happening? No, I'm proud of the fact, too, that, like, not only did he turn that, because the biggest needs for the Pistons last year, straight up without debate, is a 7-footer in the paint and three-point shooting.
Yes.
He just addressed both those things. You know what I'm saying? And, like, they traded off their 2 second-round picks, but they got 2 second-round picks back and $6 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we're clearing cap for next year as well. And like you said earlier, there are also, trade assets at the deadline if we want to move on from them.
Yes.
Troy's a genius, man. I'm loving every single thing he does. Is there anything that you guys can question from Troy? Is there any one move that you nitpick?
Kelly Olynyk.
I don't even really think you question him. Like, he was meant to be a bench role guy.
He was, yeah, but I still think they overpaid for him a little bit. I mean, yeah, it's kind of what the market was dictating, so you can't be mad at it.
I don't even think I paid that much.
He was
like $12 million.
He was injured at the beginning of the year, but that's the one move I'll question.
Did you guys see the Woj bomb?
No.
No, it's a Woj bomb.
Deontay Murray to the Hawks for Gallinari, 3 first-round picks, and a future pick swap.
DeJounte Murray?
Wow.
To the Hawks for Gallinari and a bunch of picks?
3 first-round picks and a future
That makes the Hawks
swap.
great, man. DeJounte Murray is a dog defender. That guy gets to the basket like nobody's business. You pair him with Trae Young. They didn't even have to give her to John Collins.
Do you want to hear the picks?
Yeah, let's hear.
All right, so the Hawks are sending a 2023 first-round pick via Charlotte and their own 2025 and a 2027 first-round picks to the Spurs in that deal. And then the Spurs will get also a pick swap in 2026.
3 first-round picks and a player for DeJounte Murray. Let that sink in for those people that wanted to trade for Kevin Durant. If DeJounte Murray costs you a player and 3 first-round picks, I don't want to know what Kevin Durant's going to cost you. I mean, that trade's not happening anymore because Kyrie's back, but
so you think
DeJounte Murray, he's a great player, and that's exactly what the Hawks needed.
I'm so confused why they were even trying to trade him. I don't understand why the Spurs are trying to trade him. It's not like
it's Pop being Pop.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Lost by that, man.
They still need a big boy in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah?
They really need a big boy down there. But good thing we don't have to worry about that because at Big Boy, the buffets are back at participating locations every weekend, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Don't forget to try classics like the Slim Jim, Dolly Chicken Sandwich, and, of course, the original Big Boy. You can't go wrong with the original Big Boy. So find your nearest location at bigboy.com. It's the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991. Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
Fellas, let's be honest. We like things to be easy. We like simple stuff, like sports 7 days a week. We like things uncomplicated, like Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Sign in, sit down, watch your favorite team play. And before you know it, your hair will be game ready. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Make sure you're listening to Woodward Sports all day long. Start your morning with the Morning Woodward Show. Spend middays with Big D Energy. Watch and listen your drive home with the Bottom Line. And don't forget about Woodward Bets Daily. All live, all right here on the Woodward Sports Network.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights.
What up?
I'm your boy Eazy, my man Kung Fu Spinny to the right of me.
What up, though?
What up, though, man? We back. Woodward Heavyweights back in the action, baby. Before we left, I was asking you guys if there's one thing you nitpick about Troy Weaver, and is there anything for you?
I said Kelly Olynyk.
Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah, I don't like the deal. I don't like the move.
What just happened? An accident? Oh, that car?
No, yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Welcome to the ADD show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your boy. No, I'm joking.
Some car from 2065 just pulled by. That was the most wild car I've ever seen in my life. Truck. But Yeah, it's got to be the Kelly Olynyk deal. You could
It looks
say
like
that.
aluminum foil.
You could say maybe
Guys are
the
so distracted right
Mason Plumlee thing. Him bringing in Mason Plumlee. That didn't work out too well. We ended up moving on from him early. It's no, but on real moves that really mattered and really counted, everything that you want, you got out of him. You got all of the moves. You got, obviously, he nails the draft every year. Yeah, Killian, some people think he's a bust. I still think give him some time. He'll be a good player in this league. And it's important when you can hit in the second round like Troy Weaver's done. It's like, it's crazy where you can pull these guys out of the second round. Even that Bosnian guy, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, or Serbian
from Bologna.
Yeah, he's going to be on. He's
from
going to be
Bologna.
on the summer league team this year. Watch out for him,
Gabriel Procida.
Yeah, he looks good. So
that's also we should have put that in prep. Yeah, breaking news. Well, I don't know if it's breaking news anymore.
It's not breaking news.
I think it's pretty sweet though, because I'm excited to see him. And did you watch his highlights?
I did.
Yo, I watched like 3 actual games of him, 2.5. Because I've been at home with my little war game. Yeah, my donuts. But dude, kid can ball. He's got that athletic burst. I don't know that it's NBA level athletic, because obviously he's playing in the Italy league. But I mean, obviously more than you've seen Boban Bogdanovic move with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Guys who typically come from that Euro league, they're not doing that type of stuff. On top of the fact, kid's got a pretty jumper. I'd say probably one of the prettiest jumpers I saw out of this draft class.
Yeah. That Italian kid we got. Yeah, you're talking about the Italian kid from this year.
Yeah.
That we got in the second round.
Oh, you're talking about.
I was talking about the dude from last year. Yeah,
that's right.
And he's going to be back too in the summer. But yeah, that Italian kid he might make the roster.
Yeah, I hope so.
He's got stupid athleticism. I didn't think he was that athletic, and I see some videos of him actually going dummy, showing some bounce, head at the rim bounce.
That's what I'm saying.
And blow by. And people have said I forget who was at the desk at the draft when they drafted him, but they said he could end up being the best shooter in this draft. He's got a pure stroke. So I'm excited. It's just another second round guy. If we do a list of all the second round picks from Troy Weaver, and if you hit on 5 of the 7. Even if those guys don't work out, you're hitting on 5 of the 7 second-round picks you have.
Yeah.
That's impressive, man.
What do you think about him letting go of Luka Garza, speaking of second-round picks? You kind of butthurt about it?
No, I mean...
It is what it is type thing?
Yeah, I liked Luka for what he was. He was good hustle player. I knew he was never going to work. He's not an NBA-caliber player. He's too slow moving his feet in, he doesn't have any lateral quickness.
Yeah.
He's not athletic enough for his size to be a true big man in the NBA. And yeah, I wish the best for him. He seems like a great kid. Seems like a great guy. And but yeah, I wasn't surprised by it at all.
Yeah, 100%. I'm in agreement. I feel bad for him because his dad became such a part of Pistons community and Pistons Twitter.
Yes.
And then now, we don't really know the future of his son and where he's going to end up.
I'm sure he'll end up, so he'll either be in the G League or overseas. He'll be making a lot of money and still be playing basketball because he's a talented kid. But it's just the NBA is different. You need to be a different type of player to play in the NBA, and he could not move laterally quick enough to stay in front of people or to switch on ball screens in the NBA. So,
yeah, I was trying to see who we had in our two-way. I guess contracts that we couldn't use one on him. And
it's
Jim Boeheim's son.
Yeah. Bobby Boeheim and Braxton Key are our two. Buddy Boeheim and Braxton Key are our two-way guys this year. Geronimo Pickett is not going to be used as a two-way guy this year, so he might just be on the G League
Was
team.
His name Geronimo for real?
Geronimo Pickett, yeah.
Oh.
And so we'll see. I like Buddy Boeheim. If he can come up, then you can always use more shooters. Maybe he's the next Duncan Robinson, who's going to come out, undrafted guy, come out of nowhere and just be.
We said maybe.
It's
maybe.
It's a hot take, but
I don't think
who saw that from Duncan Robinson? If he can come in and hit 40% of his threes for a year,
then he got paid,
and then he'll get paid, and then he'll be trash. But it's
Buddy Boeheim, 6'6" guy too.
Duncan Robinson slander for sure.
Just like in the playoffs.
Yeah. No. What? Max Strus, bro.
Yeah,
Strus over
fuck that
Robinson.
guy.
Whoa. Come on, man.
Whoa.
Hey,
My mic's not on, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit. My bad.
Whoa! Come on.
I'm never gonna need him again.
Man. Jeez Louise. But yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So you look at the other guys. We obviously have the big man down now. We had no big men last year.
Yes.
And now we have a surplus of big men.
Surplus of big men.
You look at Olynyk, Stewart, Bagley, Duren
Somebody
just traded
got
for
to
Nerlens
go.
Noel. Somebody's got to go. Who do you think's going to be the odd man out?
A lot of people are quick to say Olynyk, and I understand it because of the contract. I think that's what they're thinking when they think Olynyk. But to be honest, guys, like $12 million is not a lot into like the modern day NBA. Like it ain't nothing. Especially you look at Jalen Brunson about to get $20 million, maybe even more. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man, but I think it's Stu. I don't really know. I hate to say it. I know he's like a pillar of the fan base.
Fan favorite for
sure. Beef Stew, cool nickname. Almost want to take down LeBron James, but
yeah, he went after him.
Where does he even fit in like today's NBA? You know what I'm saying? Like Draymond at the tweener spot, at least he's like a facilitator, I guess you'd say, and obviously elite defender.
Yeah.
Beef Stew, you want him to be that, but like he's not really guarding fives at the elite level. Like
no.
Offensively, I don't know that he shoots consistently enough to play the role of a four. Like I think that's the true question mark of like out of the big men. I think like I'd probably say him and Kelly O are either tied or I might even say Stu Moore because he may also have more upside to attract the team.
Yes.
To actually put in a trade offer for him. What
for
about
sure,
you?
For sure. I think it's Kelly because I do think that Troy Weaver, I think that Dwayne Casey, I think they like Isaiah Stewart. That being said, he's got a lot to prove this year. He's got to go out there and show that he can shoot consistently. He's got to go out there and be a guy that can hit 30%, 35% of his threes when you're shooting 3 a game. So we're going to see. Everybody talks about, Stu's been in the lab. We saw Isaiah Thomas, not our Isaiah Thomas, but the short Isaiah Thomas.
Well, I mean, they're both kind of short.
Tweet. He went out and he tweeted. He said, Isaiah Stewart's going to have a breakout year this year. They're both Washington guys. They both went to Washington, so they probably work out in the offseason. He said, Isaiah Stewart's going to have a breakout year. Look out for it. I hope he's right. If Isaiah Stewart can come out there and consistently shoot, consistently be a guy that can hit 2 threes a game, and he can play that power forward spot, I would be happier than anybody, but I don't see it happening. I really don't.
See, and that's the reason why I think Kelly O may stay too, is because he does stretch the floor out for this team. Especially now we have Jaden Ivey. I mean, we know his strength's getting busy in the paint.
Yes.
When he wants to, you know what I'm saying, cutting to it. So, like, having Kelly O space that floor out for that. With Beef Stew, you can't guarantee that's the case. And again, like the contract,
It's true. You know what Kelly Olynyk is. He's a proven commodity in the league. You don't know what you're getting out of Isaiah Stewart yet. Although Isaiah Stewart has a higher upside, he's the hustle guy. He's going to fight. He's going to play defense. But he needs to be an offensive factor. We need a guy like that can go out there and be an offensive factor and can knock some shots down. So if he can't do that, you're not going to be on too many NBA rosters, especially when we already have a Jalen Duren who's going to be our defensive our defensive stalwart. He's going to be the guy out there in the paint protecting the rim for the future. So we'll see. We got a guest on the couch popped in. We're getting big time now. Look who it is. Appreciate you coming, Braylon. Thanks for making an appearance.
Anything for the heavyweights, man. Good to see you over there, Eazy. Good to see my man Spence.
Always a pleasure.
Champ. Donut eating champ. I was there for that.
You got me going. You hyped me up, man.
Hey, man. This is what we do at Woodward Sports, man. We win. What you guys
Big
up here
facts.
talking about, man?
All right, so we feel like there's like a plethora of bigs in the Detroit Pistons roster now. Now we got Nerlens Noel, Jalen Duren, Beef Stew, Kelly O, Bagley. Yeah. I feel like one might have to go.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Kelly Olynyk. I think that's a contract they're trying to move. I know he is the veteran guy on the team. But just kind of listening to the whispers, I think that might be a contract that they're trying to move. You're right. I'm not a huge Beef Stew fan because I wasn't a huge Max Seal fan. I feel like those guys kind of fall in the same line.
Yeah.
But it's good to have big bodies, especially playing in the East.
Yeah.
Every team in the East, especially from top to bottom, 1 to 8, they got big guys on top of big guys, man. So you have guys like a Bagley III, like a Nerlens Noel, a guy that can run up and down the court, man, and run with the fast break. I think it's good to have, man. It's definitely it's a good problem to have.
It is. It's a good problem to have. Like we said, last year we didn't have big men until we traded for Bagley. And now we have a plethora of them. So it's like you said, when you're going up against Joel Embiid, Giannis, even Jason Tatum, these big guys, you're going to need more dudes. You're going to need more fouls to keep up with them, to have bodies to throw at them. So it is. I'm with you, though. I want to see Kelly Olynyk and Corey Joseph off this team immediately. I hate them both. I hate Corey Joseph more than anything.
I agree.
But
I agree.
We don't know. We don't know what we're gonna get from Isaiah Stewart. If he can come out there and he can play, then I'm happy for him. I feel good. But like you said, that Jason Maxiell comparison, that's what he's looking like. Unless he can find that jump shot and really knock it down.
And the good thing about having a guy like Beef Stew in the good side of pros and cons, the pro side of things is, this is Detroit.
Yes.
What is Detroit known for? Tough, aggressive, physical, gritty gritty basketball. Any era, whether it's the Bad Boys era, whether it was Bob Lanier, or whether it was the Going to Work Pistons, always physical. I feel like he's that guy for him. It allows Nerlens Noel to not be the physical guy. It allows Jalen Durant, Jalen Duren, which I'm excited about too. He can watch and learn on the fly because now you have Nerlens Noel, now you have Bagley the third, and you got a physical guy in Beeps too. So I think that is the core right there. Yeah. I think everybody else can get the hell on, and I think we'll figure out what they're doing free agency.
Yeah, I agree.
You just said something that excited me too, because even practice. Because you know Stu's going to fight.
We're talking about practice. Not the game.
Not a game.
But you know Stu's hungry, fighting for his job at this point. He said we drafted, you know what I'm saying,
It's going to make him all tougher.
Yeah, he's going to breed that to Duren, though, too, because Duren's like, all right, little man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
And that's how Nerlens Noel has played his whole career. Yeah. He's been that guy, that hungry guy, that guy trying to fight for his spot. Wiry, plays great defense. That's why I loved that addition, because he can shoot, because that's, you know, obviously we want Duren to be better than Noel, but that type of archetype, that type of guy who's going to be your protect the paint guy, he's going to be your hustle guy, snatching rebounds, catching oops. So Noel can show Duren how to be a defender in the NBA.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me on, fellas.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Heavyweights doing big things. Check them out, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you popping in, man.
Not a problem, brother.
Big
Love
teams.
you guys.
Love you too, brother.
But guys, obviously Detroit Pistons popping a little bit. The Rockets looking a little bit better.
Yeah.
You want to put some money on them.
Where you do it?
If you talking crazy like Spinny, you talking about play-ins.
Play-ins. Fighting for that 10 spot, man. That's all we need.
Hey, whether it's NBA play-ins, the NHL playoffs, or baseball, which you can bet on right now, there's no better place to bet on your favorite teams than MyBookie.com. When you sign up for a new account, use promo code Woodward, and they'll match part of your first deposit. And if you guys have any issues, if you make it, take some L's, make sure you call the Michigan Gambling Hotline, 1-800-270-7117. This is Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back, baby.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side.
Lemieux and McCarty, who've had a good knockdown drag up. There they go, right on the whistle. They were talking to one another.
Woodward Sports.
It took exploring 50 different formulas and hosting countless taste tests, but we believe Gypsy Vodka is the smoothest vodka on the market. Don't believe us? Ask the owners.
We're Mike and Adam Kazanowski with High Five Spirits Distillery. We're in close to about 1,200 locations throughout Michigan. We wanted to create a brand that was geared more towards freedom, love, adventure, and at the end of the day, we really wanted to tell a story that inspired other people to take risk, follow their dreams, whatever that might be.
Ribbit, baby. When you need apparel, there's only one place to go, and that is Big Frog of Novi. With no setup fees, no artwork fees, no minimum, and a 24-hour turnaround, you can have your whole team outfitted in no time. Embroidery, direct-to-garment, vinyl, and screen printing. Big Frog has all the styles you want. Visit bigfrog.com/Novi or call 844-4-BIG-FROG today.
Boy got a big old frog.
Big frogs only, baby.
Big frogs only.
Big frog, I like them big. I like them froggy.
I like them froggy. Yeah. Speaking of froggy, frogs got hops. This guy, I don't know if you can say he still has him, but Victor Oladipo, you put in the prep and you want him on the Pistons or something?
I don't want him on the Pistons. Okay. There's been talk. There's been talk.
Real talk. That it's looking like he's not going to opt in to his deal with the Heat, or I don't know if it's team or player option, but either way, it looks like he's not returning to the Heat. And they said, Pistons talk said that the Pistons, I think it was Denver and someone else, are in serious contention to land Victor Oladipo. Wow. And Victor Oladipo is a player who is a lot like Jaden Ivey. He's a player who is a lot like that. We saw last year. I mean, I hope Jaden Ivey's better than Victor Oladipo because he couldn't shoot for nothing. Oh, yeah, you're right.
In the playoffs last year. It was embarrassing to watch. But he's still, he is what he is. He's a great defender. He's a guy that puts pressure on the basket, puts pressure on the rim. Personally, I do not want it. I think we have too many of those players. We already have Jaden Ivey, who we expect to be great. We already have a Hamidou Diallo, who is basically the same thing as Victor Oladipo without the injury. So it doesn't make sense to me to go out and bring in Victor Oladipo to this team right now as it's constructed. I'd rather we go out and we get another shooter. I'd rather us go out and grab Patty Mills or Bryn Forbes, bring him in, have him just be a shooter that's going to stand in the corner and take threes. So there has been talk out there for Oladipo, but I don't get it. Yeah, Lions Rumble said barbecue chicken. He is not elite anymore. Dave Schultz, no on Oladipo. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
Oladipo.
No Oladipo.
No Oladipo. No, I'm with you too because I feel the same way about Jaden Ivey. Like we have what Oladipo can offer.
That's what people call him.
Oh, okay, we have what he can offer in Jaden Ivey. I'm saying, and that's like prime time Oladipo. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jaden Ivey offers that at like his floor. You know what I'm saying? So like. I'm just not a fan of it. Not to mention, I think we're at 15 roster spots like right now. Now that may be with or without Kemba Walker. I have to take a look and do some math, but I'm not. I'm easily distracted by 10-4 looking cars and amazing looking women, but we're carrying on nonetheless. But no, yeah, I think we got 15 roster spots, and I agree with you. I think if we're gonna grab anything else to pair with these guys, I'd grab probably another tweener guy, maybe like someone similar to Isaiah Livers. I'm gonna have to look at who's on the market. That's I guess. Kind of like that, but someone who could at least for sure knock down a
wing, another wing. Yeah. And that's what we need. We don't need another guy who's going to put pressure on the rim. I like how athletic our team has turned into this year. We've turned into a team full of guys that are going to go out there and they're going to. Chuck Brewer said he thinks we have one spot at the moment, and yeah, we need a big forward or we need a sniper. We need a power forward or a sniper, and if you can get both, great. But There's names out there that could fit one of those two roles. Like I already mentioned, Brent Forbes, Patty Mills, Thaddeus Young is still out there. There's guys that you can bring in to fill one of those two roles. So I don't see it. I don't know what the hype is about with the Victor Oladipo. It really doesn't make sense to me. I don't see adding an older, injury-prone Hamidou Diallo to this team we already have.
Disrespect.
Makes sense. That's what he is. Is that not what he is?
Yes, I'd say this though about Victor Oladipo. I don't know what's going on with my microphone right now, but I'm gonna stand here and keep talking. Moving around. There we go. All right, I got this thing in my hand, so I'm gonna keep holding it. Anyway, who just declined their team option, and obviously so because he's gonna get paid a lot more, is Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis with the Milwaukee Bucks, which I'd love to bring him in, but if I'm being realistic, I don't know if we can afford that. And we just talked about the plethora of bigs we had. Like somebody would definitely have to move, and we definitely have to get rid of Kelly O at that point too. But
yeah,
that's a name I'm looking at that I like. Kelly O or obviously Bobby Portis.
Yeah, it says Pistons, Nuggets, and Wizards have interest in Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, dude.
And
I wouldn't be. I put it this way: I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying I don't not like Victor Oladipo, but I just think we need shooting on this team. Yeah, we got Alec Burks, Sadiq Bey. But that's kind of it for like consistent shooters, or guys you actually have faith in from beyond the arc. But I mean, we'll see, man. I don't know.
I would be mad, honestly, if we brought in Victor Oladipo as our last roster spot. It would make absolutely no sense to me. I don't understand it.
You know what though? I'm not even buying it though, to be honest with you, because the whole hype with DeAndre Ayton from the media. The whole hype with Miles Bridges, which I felt like got completely out of control, to be honest with you. Both those men are restricted free agents, meaning their teams could both match and or sign and trade them if given they want to move on from ultimately. But like them saying this, I'm not buying this.
It's tough. Like we'll see. I mean, Troy Weaver, like you said, he is notorious for not doing what we're gonna think he's gonna do.
Brent Forbes, 3-point shooter.
That's what I said. I said it like 3 times.
TJ Warren.
TJ Warren would be a good sign.
I think, yeah.
Bobby Portis would be a good sign. That fill those roles of guys who can play the four, guys who can shoot, big bodies you can have out there. It's impressive. What he's done, how he's filled this roster with the guys that we got and added to this team is impressive to me. And I don't want to see him throw that away by signing Victor Oladipo, honestly.
What are you laughing at?
Thinking of Troy Weaver ruining his good offseason by signing Victor Oladipo.
100% with you. I'm trying to write down who I think is starting this team. Point guard, I'm saying Cade.
Cade, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, Ivy, shooting guard.
It's going to be Cade, Ivy, Sadiq. Yeah. Right now, as it is, probably Marvin and Noel.
Yeah. I mean, you said play in earlier, and I was laughing at you. I'm probably still laughing, actually.
And then with the bench, too,
Hayes.
You got Hayes, Hammy, Burks, Stewart, and Duren on your bench.
I low-key
with Livers, too.
I like Hammy a lot.
Yeah, I like Hammy a lot, too. He's a great player. He's athletic, very electric player. What's up, Bowen?
So, Eazy, you hear that roster. Where do you think they finish when it's all said and done in the Eastern Conference?
Oh, man. It's tough because I like the Eastern Conference. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, I was going to say because Spenny thinks play-ins, everything goes
Fighting
right.
for the play-in.
I could see them pushing for that for sure. That's best case scenario. But I mean, they got some talent.
I mean, you look at the 9-10 spot. You got the Cavaliers, which I think you expect Evan Mobley to get better this year. I think he's growing to his body a little bit more, as well as obviously know the game better. You look at the Hornets. The Hornets, obviously, they're probably going to bring back Miles Bridges. Who did they grab in the draft this year? Do you guys know? With the 15th pick?
Mark Williams.
They got Mark Williams?
Yeah.
Damn. I like Mark Williams. That is a really good pick. Yeah, so they got their 7-footer there, too. PJ Washington could start playing his role, probably as a forward instead of a center now. I mean, you look at those guys. Those are your 9-10 seeds. And then, obviously, you got the Wizards, which I don't think they're going to be anything. The Pacers probably do nothing. I don't know, man. It's tough. The Eastern Conference is tough. The Bulls are still really good.
The East is tough.
The Raptors are going to be better. The 76ers, I could probably see maybe slowing down a little bit, but not to the point to out of the playoff picture.
Yeah, not a chance.
I'd probably say 30, 35 wins or so.
35, 40 wins is what you would need to fight for a play-in spot. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the guys last year. I'm looking at the Eastern Conference standings. Cavaliers had 44 and 38. And then you had the Hornets, which were 43 and 39, which is kind of crazy because I'm used to the Eastern Conference, the 8th seed being like 38 and 44 or something like that, under 500. The Eastern Conference is a lot better than it used to be, man.
The East is better. They're a lot better. And like we said, there is going to be a team that falls off. It's whether that is the Pacers or the Cavs, or because are the Cavs even going to have Colin Sexton next year? They didn't have him a lot for this year.
Yeah,
it didn't seem to affect them that much.
Well, he's free agent too, isn't he?
Yeah, we also know the injury history they have with Jared Allen and with Lauri Markkanen. Like, can that team stay together? Can they stay healthy? Can they keep progressing as what we think they are going to? I don't know. There's a lot of ifs, and I think, like I said, with what Cade did at the end, going down the stretch last year, playing against good teams, winning against good teams, having a full healthy season of he knows it's his team, he's going to drive this team, I think we're going to make some waves.
Pacers too. I mean, damn, dude. Miles Turner's obviously still there. You got Halliburton now paired with my guy, Ben Mathurin, who's better than LeBron James, apparently.
Yeah, he thinks he is. Man's got confidence, if nothing else.
Yeah, what do you take that, by the way? Like, you probably, if Ivy went out and said, like, oh, I'm better than, I don't know who's the best.
He didn't say he was better than
That's
LeBron
true.
James. He said he wants to guard LeBron James.
Well, he said he's got to prove how great he is.
Yeah, he said. I mean,
I ain't met nobody better than me.
That's what you do. That's what you say when you're a basketball player. When you go out there, you have to be confident. You have to say you're not backing down from anybody. So I like it personally. Obviously, if you ask him, I guarantee the kid doesn't think he's better than LeBron James already. But it's the kind of mindset you have to have if you're going into the NBA, especially being a guy who's supposed to be a great defender.
100%. And Michael, I don't know to call him Mikey or Michael. Do you know how to do those YouTube polls?
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious, like, what the listeners think, if the Pistons make the plan or not. Because it feels like I don't know, Mitch. It feels kind of. Oh, and you're the one who asked the question. What do you think?
I think they finish at 11 or 12, so just out of that picture. But like you said, the Eastern Conference is so tough. I mean, Miami, Boston, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, I think they're all in. I still think Cleveland's in.
Toronto,
Atlanta's
Chicago.
Definitely in after that trade. Yeah, Toronto. Brooklyn, I don't see them missing the playoffs with Kyrie and KD unless that something wild just goes down. But
who knows what happens?
I still think they're at least a year or two away from making that. Unless Troy Weaver just pulls something out of thin air, then maybe we're changing that topic. But I think they're still a couple pieces away.
Yeah, I don't think that they. I don't know. They're going to contend for it. They're going to fight for it.
Yeah, they'll be fun to watch nonetheless.
They're not going to be bottom of the league anymore.
Yeah, 100%. And I want to remind everyone of this too, is that the Detroit Pistons do have protections on their next, I think 2027 on their next, how many, 7 picks, 6 picks, 5 picks? I'm just laying numbers now, so I can be right either way I go. Yeah. they got first round protections on those. So meaning if we fall out of the top 18, we then lose our first round pick to, I think it's either New York at this time or it's OKC and then New York. So there's that as well. So you kind of I'm not gonna say you want them, within the bottom 18, but I wouldn't be mad because we are still building and we really aren't a free agency destination, although next year might be the case if we truly are contending.
It's James Smith said I'd really like one of these guys: Mo Bamba, Bobby Portis, Malik Monk, Dante DiVincenzo.
I like the DiVincenzo thing.
I like DiVincenzo. I like Mo Bamba. I think Bobby Portis would be the best fit for us out of those guys. Like you said, he brings in that tenacity too. We all know Crazy Eyes Bobby Portis is gonna go out there and defend his ass off, and he can hit threes and he can fill into that 4 spot. He's got a championship. He knows the championship mentality. He knows what it takes for a small market team to win a championship because he did it in Milwaukee. Obviously, big thanks to Giannis, but still, he knows what the locker room needs to feel like. He knows how you need to prepare yourself. How
he just
you need
goes
to
hard too, bro. He brings that tenacity.
Yes,
you know what I'm
always,
saying?
100%.
He's got that, like, I used to call Kobe's face, that rat face he do, like, that ugly ass face, but like he's got that. You know what I'm saying? Bug-eyed Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Like
Crazy Eyes, man.
Yeah,
that's what I call him. He looks like a psycho, but
I don't know about the Bamba stuff. We just thought about how many freaking.
Yeah, we have a lot of big guys. Bobby Portis would be the same thing. We're gonna have to get rid of one of those guys.
At least Bobby, you're stretching the floor, but yeah.
I mean, Mo Bamba can stretch the floor a little bit too, but you know where you need to go.
If I want to stretch my glutes.
If you want to stretch your glutes, you can go to Planet Fitness. If you never want to be on the Woodward Heavyweights podcast, you can go to Planet Fitness right now for just $0 down and $10 a month. You can get your Planet Fitness membership. No matter where you are, there's a Planet Fitness nearby. You drive down Woodward, you'll see a couple of them on your way to the studio. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Until August 31st, it's free for high school students. High school student wants to go in there, get in shape for your sports coming up in the next year. You can go to Planet Fitness and work out for free on a summertime pass. So go to Planet Fitness right now. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
6 dark corners, a driveway and a patio, 5 windows that could become doors. Every house has unique security challenges. Guardian Alarm has more tech, more team, and more ways to help keep them all safe. Get a professionally designed and installed security and smart home system from Guardian Alarm. Sign up today and get a free video device. Guardian Alarm. Smart, right from the start. Call 1-800-STAY-OUT.
New to the game or a season better? OddsTrader.com has everything you need to make the right bet ahead of kickoff. Begin your handicapping journey with OddsTrader. Improve your edge by finding the best price on every game from sportsbooks in your backyard. Take advantage of the numerous sign-up bonus offers to pad your bankroll. Dive into key game statistics, player performance, and even account for the projected game day weather. Best of all, you can use the OddsTrader bet tracker to keep a log of your action. Welcome to OddsTrader, and best of luck.
Man, Troy was so nice with this rebuild, man. I think he might have went to Alta Equipment. Alta Equipment. Our friends at Alta Equipment know when it comes to getting your job done and completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. That's why Alta Equipment's partnered with the biggest names in construction. With the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan, there's nothing your project can throw at you that Alta can't handle. Give them a call, Spence. 844-GO-TO-ALTA today. Alta Equipment, where uptime matters, baby. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. It's your boy Eazy. Join my man Kung Fu Spinny, a.k.a. Spin More Racks.
Yes, we're going at it. We're here. We're
going
back.
at it, baby. All right, man.
We're ready to give it to the people.
We are ready to give it to the people. This is a little bit of like a little bit of a two-way topic here because initially we're going to talk about Michigan State and how we think that the year's going to go. But we actually had some heat thrown on this very stage.
Yes.
From 2 to 4 on the bottom line where Ryan Armani sat in my chair. He kind of went at you guys. Do we have the clip actually, Michael?
Yeah, pull up that clip, Mike. It's in full screen graphics.
Full screen graphics, but
here it is.
Michigan State is not on this list.
Yeah.
There is no more sensitive, soft fan base than the Michigan State Spartan fan base. Soft as hell, Michigan State, their fan base.
But they're only
How
sensitive.
are they not on this list?
Tuck coming.
How is Aiden Hutchinson at the Heisman?
Hey,
and our guy
hold on. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
There? Yes, Braylon.
Now, because Michigan State definitely is sensitive, but
Kenneth Walker, 5 touchdowns.
But it's only about Michigan. Michigan's sensitive about everybody. Like, is that fair to say? Michigan State is sensitive about Michigan. Nobody else.
I'm not sensitive about anybody.
BS.
I don't have a sensitive bone in my body.
You know what? It really hurt my feelings. I can't even think about it. Coming as a Michigan State fan, man, we're not sensitive, all right? No, it's crap. Get out of here. It's Michigan fans are the most sensitive. I know. Trust me, I know. I have 2 older brothers. I have a sister that graduated from Michigan. Half of my family graduated from Michigan. They are the most sensitive, by far. You say one bad thing about Michigan, and they come at you like it's the end of the times. And then you've got their coach, who we all know what he did. We know Bo knows. Nobody cares about that because it's Michigan, because it's the Block M, because we're good old boys, and half of our fan base didn't even go to school or doesn't care about school. So get out of here with that. Love Ryan Amani, love Braylon Edwards. And what Braylon said, it made a lot of sense. He said Michigan State fans are only sensitive about Michigan, and Michigan fans are sensitive about everybody. And that makes a lot of sense to me.
Oh, God, he's here.
See, and here, speaking
Turn
of
his mic on.
make sure his mic's on. We need this unfiltered, uncensored Ryan Amani on the heavyweights. We already had his cohort, Braylon Edwards, in here talking about Detroit basketball, and now we got Ryan on the couch ready to defend himself from the swarm. I'm sure you're...
What do you mean defend myself? I said it. It's fine.
Tell it to him.
Look.
How's your Twitter looking right now?
It's ugly. I will tell you. Here's the problem with Michigan State people.
Okay.
The amount of personal attacks on there is a reflection of the fan base. That is despicable stuff you've got on there for a sports opinion. And yes, thus further proving my point of how soft the Spartan fan base is. If they don't get their way, you better pronounce my coach's name right. Remember all those Mike D'Antonis?
D'Antonio.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, it's good. It takes, I'll tell you this, though. It takes the fun out of the rivalry.
I think taking the fun out of rivalry is when we whooped your ass for the past 10 years.
I think it's more fun when they go back and forth, because my counterpoint to that is the fact that Stick, when he said the Tom Brady thing, he got lit up by Michigan fans.
Well, because it was factually untrue.
I mean,
Tom Brady was 20-5 at Michigan as a starter.
He's saying
sit
that.
down, intern.
Yeah,
but I'm saying that Michigan fans went off on him.
Well, because it was factually untrue. Like, the guy started 25 games at quarterback for Michigan. I mean, back then it was very rare. And Chad Henne, I think, was the first freshman quarterback to start at Michigan since Rick Leach before. So back then at Michigan, you'd sit your entire career until you got to junior and senior year, and that's when you'd play.
I think we should do a test. I think maybe tomorrow somebody has to volunteer and say something outrageous about Michigan fans.
Yeah.
And then we see who goes at who more. I think it should be a test.
I do think that the going at personally attacking, I do think that's not
cool. That's
just,
never cool.
It's not cool. Never cool. I don't think it's just Michigan State fans though. That is what society has boiled down to because of social media.
Lowest common denominator. But look, let's put the fun back in it.
Yeah.
Okay. I can give you example after example. I mean, anytime Michigan State, like the Heisman Trophy, right? I mean, Kenneth Walker probably deserved to be.
Yeah.
But, I mean, all the whining about Kenneth Walker and, Aiden Hutchinson sucks. And we beat you and this, that, and the other thing. I'd rather win the Big Ten championship than beat Michigan State.
That's
all
fair.
day, every day, and twice on Saturdays.
For sure.
So, I mean,
twice on
don't know.
Saturdays. I like that.
that.
I like what you did there.
It's fine. It's a sports opinion. I'm a Michigan guy. You're a Michigan State guy.
Yeah.
You
we
can go
love each
back
other.
and forth.
Wow.
But here we are.
Exactly.
We'll see what happens on when do they play this year? October 30th?
Yep.
Who's the
We'll see.
There's an all-time coach. His grandson just committed to Notre Dame, and the Michigan fans.
Lloyd Carr.
Yes.
Lloyd Carr's
It's
grandson.
an interesting situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that Jim Harbaugh and Michigan are all in on the Detroit King quarterback, Dante Moore.
Well, he's crystal to Oregon right now. They're going to lose him.
Notre Dame?
No, Dante Moore is crystal to Oregon, which those guys know everything. Trust me, Justin Thin, he's on in a couple hours, but they know everything before.
Sure.
Because like somebody will leak that sort of thing. So that's concerning because their NIL presence, and I know for a fact inside the Michigan organization for football and basketball, there's frustration that Michigan is refusing to, I guess, assert themselves more on the NIL platform.
I couldn't agree with you more on that. I really couldn't. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of an issue moving forward. It is concerning what potentially could happen until
so
water
weird.
finds its level. You know, do I think Dante Moore is going to go to Michigan? I don't know. I hope so, I guess. But if not, you know, they were talking about earlier today. We had Anthony Broom on from the Wolverine on 3, and he said if Michigan does not get Dante Moore, then they'll try to make a hard push for the De La Salle quarterback who committed to Cincinnati, Brady Drogosh, who
sweet last name.
Yeah, pretty
That's
sweet.
a really cool
I don't know.
last name.
Look, I mean,
you guys need a coach that can coach up a quarterback.
this almost
first.
seems a little bit irrelevant. All right, we're going. Bye.
All right.
I gotta go. Bye.
All right.
Boss is calling.
Love you, Brian. Ryan, thanks for coming in. Ryan and Braylon. We had the whole bottom. We just need Maz. Where's Maz?
Wow.
I think he's part of the crew that's got to get going.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. You know, there's certain people that do get super salty about it, and if you attack somebody personally over the internet, you're a loser.
Yeah.
Regardless of what
100%.
it's about. So.
And I feel like everyone's going to target Michigan or Michigan State fans. Like we said, it's Twitter. Like you say something political, you're just going to get absolutely
You say
railed.
anything, man.
Right? No, for real. Like it's just about how much attention you're getting, and we've seen that these Michigan State and Michigan tweets on the Woodward sports accounts, they get the most traction at the moment. It's just because people are so passionate about college football, and he says that takes like the fun out of the rivalry. I disagree. I think that makes it even more fun. Obviously, if you're being targeted, that sucks.
If you're being targeted and people say like some nasty stuff about Braylon and stuff like that.
It's fun because people care. You know, if nobody commented on his video and whatnot, they wouldn't care.
He has a different like perspective of it because he's getting those nasty attacks.
Right.
But
Yes.
The whole reason why I brought up the CJ Carr thing is we did a whole segment on BDE of the Michigan fans calling this kid the F word. You're saying the FAG word and all that stuff like that. Like
calling him a loser.
That's a
not
Michigan
fair,
fan speaking to a high school kid because he went to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm saying. It works both ways.
It's not
the
just
internet.
state fans that act like that or personally attack people. That is just social media. That is just Twitter.
Yeah.
If someone disagrees with you on Twitter, they're gonna call you some nasty things.
As a Ben Math dude,
Eazy got dragged by Pistons Twitter.
Right.
For like
Yeah,
a month and a
exactly.
half.
Everyone's going to come at you no matter what.
Exactly, because
you
in
cheer
my
for.
perspective, like that's how I think the Pistons would be a better team.
Yeah.
Like I want the Pistons to be good, but Pistons fans are still attacking you. It's how the internet works. I don't think it's like a
Yeah, and it's an
certain fan
opinion. What
base.
he said, obviously, you can't prove if somebody's
Poison ivy.
more whiny than whoever, right? But it's just, you know, you got to take it. He said it. He knows what he said, and
He knows
did
what
it.
he said.
He's
He knows
trolling
what
a
he
little
did.
bit, you know.
A little bit.
He's definitely trolling. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, a little bit trolling.
I love
Yeah.
that
It's
guy.
a fun list that was from Big Game Booner.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like you take it and you can say whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's not like stats or whatnot.
And I love those guys, Braylon and Ryan. Ryan's one of the nicest
100%.
guys I've ever met in my life.
Yes.
Super cool guy. Very nice to talk to. Very nice to hang out with. Funny guy. But
I
he's
can't wait
wrong.
to get some drinks with him one day.
He's wrong. Michigan fans are worse than Michigan State fans by a landslide.
Yeah, and you got Walmart Wolverines too.
Yes,
like,
that is the worst.
People say Sam's Club Spartans, like, where are they at? Like, I don't
Yeah.
really know.
Where
I've
they
never
at,
seen
though?
them, to be honest.
100%.
Where they at, dude?
The Walmart Wolverines is like a national thing too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just here in Michigan.
And I don't
everywhere.
care. You know, you can root for a team if you didn't go there. I'm not saying you can't do that. You know, do whatever you want, root for whoever you want. But the way how fired up they get when they have no, you know, personal or monetary investment in the franchise, like that's something. It's a little weird. Like it's a little weird in my eyes. Like my dad, you could call my dad a Walmart Wolverine because he didn't go to college. He didn't go to
spent money on
Michigan,
that.
but he put 3 kids through Michigan, so he's allowed to say whatever
absolutely,
he
yeah.
wants. You know,
Right.
and. It's tough. It's because you're right. People do get more passionate about college football than any other sport.
And it's awesome.
And
I love that, you know? And like, going back to your point about CJ Carr, which coach would you rather play for? Martin Freeman, this young and up-and-coming guy that's a player's coach, and you have better NIL opportunities at Notre Dame, or Michigan, where you go there for the education and you play for Jim Harbaugh, who hasn't shown really to this point that he can produce a good quarterback that will go into the NFL.
In the pros, yeah.
Yeah, and succeed.
That's a good point. It's a really good point.
Yeah, so right now, in the chat poll, Mike threw it up there. Which fan base is softer, Michigan or MSU? Michigan is in the lead there at 68%. So, I mean, that tells you anything. It should.
I think simply by numbers, man. Like you said, the Walmart Wolverine thing, like it just gives you more buttholes to pick from. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you guys something about, when these guys going at me about Jaden Ivey, and I'm heated about it, I go hit the golf course. When I'm on that golf course, you know what else I'm hitting?
You're not hitting no golf course.
I'm going the Mulligan, baby. That's the route I'm going. I'm always in the Mulligan when I'm on the golf course, Spinny. I'd probably go if you invited me, but you just keep having all these golf dates without me. It's kind of weird. It's really weird. I feel like we're a team there. But anyway, the official drink of summer is here. The Mulligan made with Gypsy Vodka. When you're on the golf course hanging out in the backyard, the Mulligan's calling your name. Ask for a Mulligan at your local golf course or at a Total Wine near you. It's Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back, baby.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991? Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
Life is full of hard choices. We're here to make one of life's biggest decisions as simple as possible. My name is Christina Gennari, and for over 20 years, I've helped hundreds of families buy and sell homes. We cover all of Metro Detroit and more, from large luxury homes to starter homes. We will work hard to make sure that you get the home of your dreams. So if you're in the market today or even thinking about buying or selling in the future, make the obvious choice. Christina Gennari, the obvious choice in real estate. Visit us at soldchristina.com today.
What's up, everybody? It's Spencer for the Foaling Warehouse in Hamtramck. You know it, you've heard of it. It's the home of the original football bowling pin game called Foaling. There's multiple different ways you can play. They've got $12 open unlimited play where you can stay there open until close, have a good time. They also have $120 private lane reservation where you can get your own lane for 10 to 12 people. Do whatever you want. You can bring in any type of food you want. If you get thirsty, they've got a $2 mystery beer vending machine. You pop in $2, pops you out a good beer, no hassle, no fuss needed. Know what you want to make a decision. They have multiple fully loaded bars for you to choose from. So come on down and check them out in Hamtramck at the Foaling Warehouse or visit them online at foalingwarehouse.com. Again, that is foalingwarehouse.com.
That's how you go through a fun read.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights, baby. I'm your boy Eazy, joined my man Spin More Racks.
What up, though?
The Big Reed Killer.
What up, though?
The Folding Warehouse.
Yeah.
Winner.
You know, I've been doing that for a while. Oh, we got another guest appearance on the booth.
Okay.
Here we go. The man, the myth, the legend, the one himself, Adam Baydoun has joined the Heavyweights. We
have got to fucking take notes. That's how you introduce somebody.
Yeah. So how do you feel about this topic? We just broke down. You obviously you had to have seen the clip of Ryan Armani talking about Michigan State fans being the softest fans in the world. How do you feel about that? Because I feel like Michigan fans are much softer.
As a guy that grew up in a blue house, Michigan fans are probably the biggest pussies I've ever met in my life.
Yes.
And I'm not even a Michigan State guy, by the way. I know I'm rocking this.
That's a fire pullover, too.
That is nice.
It's my favorite thing I have in my closet. But anyways, I'm not a Michigan State guy either. But oh my God, Michigan people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, we saw the clip. Owen was back there. We looked at it. We didn't want to post it. We knew we had to.
Oh yeah.
Well, you didn't want to post. I wanted to post it.
It was a disaster. But you know, what are you gonna do? Right?
What are you gonna do? And that's we talk about it. We were talking about the personal attacks, and he said, you know, Michigan State's the only fan base that's gonna attack somebody personally like that. Like Ryan Armani is a known Michigan guy who has a podium. He has a platform to say things like. Imagine if a known Ohio State guy, Kirk Herbstreit, comes out there and says all Michigan fans are pussies. You guys all suck. What do you think's going to happen on Twitter?
I would follow Kirk Herbstreit. I would tell him great fucking job.
I'm with you.
It would be the same, if not even a bigger eruption, because Michigan has a much bigger fan base, and they're softer.
At the end of the day, whether you're a Michigan guy, Michigan State guy, or you're this fucking girl who doesn't.
Don't worry, I'll turn on your lights so you actually look pretty.
I'm white. I don't need lights.
Look, you look so much better now.
By the way, I need you to rewind the show like a minute and a half, and I need you to go see how they introduced me and take notes.
Yeah. I said the man, the myth, the legend, the one himself, Adam Baydoun.
That's how you will address me every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You got crossed out, Maddie. Get in the shot.
I'll do it. I'll intro
We got
you.
we got
Come
Maddie
on,
now
guys.
too. We're having all the shows in
Open
here.
your shirt a little bit.
This is the heavyweights, baby. Turn up.
Oh, man. What do you mean? She walked in this morning completely wet. It was like one of the best scenes we've had on the morning show. In a minute.
There we go.
What can I say? I just choose when it rains.
No,
There
it
we
just
go.
happens. It just happens.
Maddie, what fan base has the bigger bitches, Michigan or Michigan State?
Michigan.
Yeah, there we go. See, it's weird that everybody who is not directly linked to the school thinks the opposite. You know,
Fire up chips, baby.
Fire up chips. Let's
There you
go. EMU Eagles. We should ask Amani Bates what he thinks.
What about the Broncos?
I got Amani
he'll
Bates
say-
on line 3.
He would say Michigan State.
Yeah.
Monty,
Yeah.
because he's about
he
to get
actually going to
shirked
Eastern?
November
He's going
20th.
to Eastern. Yeah, he released it.
Yeah.
I'm coming
Imagine
home.
being compared to Kevin Durant 2 years ago, and now you're just a guy.
Now you're a
Dude,
guy on the Eastern Michigan
He's
Eagles.
getting paid.
Yes.
You know, it's a great feeling, honestly. I have no pressure in my life. I'm not fat like Al Avila, so that helps, you know?
There you go.
I got things
Did you
going for
ask
me.
them what you should do?
Oh, I need help.
What?
Yeah.
So
So,
every day he's gonna do something until Avila's fired. Sorry, I talk loud enough they can hear me. I promise. So every day he's gonna do something until Avila gets fired.
Something
I'm trying to think of like what I should do.
Oh.
So Justin recommended a cold shower every day.
Oh,
no.
It's got to be something you can tape.
Well,
So immediately said
well, I can
no.
tape it. I can
yeah.
tape it, but it's
Yeah.
got to be something creative,
Yeah.
like funny. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
It can't just be a cold shower. Like
Hot
man,
dog.
You got to shave a little bit
Hot
more.
dog every day.
A hot
Shave,
dog.
shave
yeah.
a little bit more of
Popsicle
your
every
facial
day.
hair.
Deep throat a popsicle. Well,
Oh my God.
we're supposed to do things you don't enjoy.
Shave
Maddie.
like a little bit more of your facial hair so that in the end of it, if he's not fired, you have no beard and no eyebrows.
So that's what I recommended. She thought it was stupid.
Wait,
I don't
wait.
think it's stupid. I just think you're gonna look like an idiot.
That'd be
Say one more
funny.
time. What is it one more time?
Shave a little bit of his facial hair every day. So
Does it
start
get fired? Is it
start with the
wrong?
beard and then go to the eyebrows once the beard is gone.
Oh, whoa.
This is my co-host. We can't be doing this.
Yeah.
Let's
try
hear
to
it in the
think.
chat. Chat, you guys got any good ideas?
I just need an idea what I can do every day until this fat fuck is fired.
What?
I know I'm not
Chili
supposed to be
dog.
swearing. I'm
I
sorry.
said, like, eat a lemon.
I'm more professional
Yeah, there you
in the
go.
morning.
Lemon.
Eat a lemon would be
Or
good.
squirt a lemon on a hot dog.
What do you mean?
Suck
My
on a
mom's a
lemon
hot
wedge.
dog eats
Ballpark.
lemons for a
You
living.
hot dogs, bro.
Be nice to
I'm
Maddie.
thinking of baseball.
You got to say one nice thing to Maddie a day.
That's hard.
Ooh, that actually would be kind of challenging and creative.
Over
You would
and
have to
over.
get creative because you run out of names to say.
Yeah.
Or what if you just like take a smiling selfie every day?
No, that's
Nobody
weird.
wants to see
Yeah,
that.
we're good on that one. Yeah. Dude, oh my shirtless mirror picture every single day.
Oh, yeah.
Until Alabama
With
gets
the
fired.
day
Oh,
card,
yeah.
you got.
And then
with
Chris
the
Neal's
day,
will be forced to fire him. Fuck that.
start doing tally marks on your chest hair.
Shave the tally marks,
Shave tally
yeah.
marks into your chest hair, and every day shirtless mirror. pic.
Shirtless mirror. And make sure your mirror's a little bit dirty, like
Yeah.
sneeze a little bit before you take the picture.
I think
Give
we
it some
have a
time to
winner.
dry.
That's a good one.
Or I cross dress every day until.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
He's like oddly specific. He's
What-
like,
yeah.
in my 16-inch purple dress.
well, I mean, I have the plug right here. I can get all my clothes from Maddie.
One article of clothing a day. You start off with like the shoes and the socks.
I'll wear heels one day.
Yeah. And then you wear heels and a dress the next day. And
There
then you
you
wear
go.
full makeup
What
and
would
a
be your
dress.
color? Like, what's your color of choice?
My color? I think I could rock.
Wait, what?
He doesn't wear colors.
Oh my
He has,
God,
like,
you
3
don't.
T-shirts.
I actually just noticed that you are like black and white, like kind of all the time.
He wears.
Green sometimes.
He misses the winter for his turtlenecks.
He wears green. He's got that tiger
I
shirt.
got green. I got blue. You know.
I can see.
What's that rap say? I got black. I got white.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't give a shit. I really don't.
Maddie dresses
Hoochie
you
Daddy
every
shorts.
day.
That could be another one too. Hoochie Daddy shorts every day until he's fired.
I think the tally mark one is a home run.
That
like
is the
that
home
one.
run. Yeah, I like that.
I like the compliment.
Lines Rumble said eat a donut.
I mean, Twitter, you can show everything, so maybe I'll just like, you know.
Let's see. Yeah, what does the chat say? Wait, what did I just miss? What did I miss? What do you say?
Let's just say he's not shaving the tally marks into his chest hair.
Into the pubes?
Yes.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Easy figuring it
Yeah,
out.
way to break it down. The guy finally got it. Oh my God. The chest hair one would be great. That would be great.
We'll make an OnlyFans for the other version, though.
And then you can get a Manscaped contract.
There you go.
And
What are those dude wipes?
somebody said eat McDonald's till you become Al's weight.
I mean,
every day you
you're
gotta
talking
eat 2
a
McDoubles.
year and a half worth of supply of McDonald's to look like that fucking guy.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think he's that fat.
What do you mean?
McDonald's
Have
for
you
an
seen
entire
him?
year?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, I saw him in person a week or two ago in the
Are
press
you
box.
calling him fat right now?
No. I'm just saying Al Avila's like, he's not the fattest guy in the world. Like,
I don't
if
know
you
what
had
you're looking
McDonald's
at.
every single day, I think you'd weigh more than Al.
Do you know what his diet is every day?
No, I don't know, but
Little
he was
Caesars
eating.
He wakes
hot
up and
dog in
chokes
the
on a
press
7-inch
box.
hot dog.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
He was actually
For
eating
lunch,
hot
he
dog
has
in the press box
lasagna.
when I saw him.
All right.
Ooh, I like lasagna.
Lasagna's solid.
Oh God.
For dinner, this is where shit gets real. 3-course meal. All right. He's got pizza, chicken wings, and then he finishes it off with a Burger King chicken sandwich.
That sounds pretty good, yeah.
Oh man,
That
you'll
does
be
sound pretty
That sounds like a terrible poop in a couple
outside
hours.
the Burger King. I'm down.
What do you think?
for it
He'll
all.
die of diabetes or a heart attack, or he'll get fired first?
Heart disease, like the #1 killer in America. So probably heart attack or something, right?
Fired.
I'm really curious what that guy
You guys
is,
should
though.
never
He does
invite
make
me
good
on the
money.
show
This is
after the
nuts.
morning. You have to
Oh, dude,
understand.
you're fine.
In the morning, I wake up, I'm tired.
You're a little
I get in the
tame.
zone.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do my show. After that, I'm like
alright,
myself.
I'm gonna go tell Manny that she's the worst person on the whole planet and motherfuck Fish here and there. And
Fish is a
You and
dumbass.
Fish
First
were
of all,
getting
he
into it.
walks in front of the goddamn camera. We're
I
doing a
saw
live
that.
show.
That
then
was
he flicks
amazing.
me off for calling him out for it.
He'll throw stuff at him.
On
too.
the live show.
I love
You guys
Fish.
go back and forth though. It's like fair and
Fish
war.
was the first person we hired here, by the way.
We got a
Yeah,
Fish
it was.
segment. Our last segment is going to be breaking down Fish videos.
Did you do
God.
it?
Yeah.
Did you see him eating the
I'll post
Oreo?
some. Yeah, we did that last
He
time.
dips it in water.
That's
not true.
Yeah, it is.
That can't be true.
Adam likes to spread rumors, and he even tweeted on my account
I
that
saw that.
I saw that
in
one.
water. And
Don't leave your Twitter open.
And I said, if you know me at all, you know I don't even
Yeah.
eat Oreos because they're trash.
And that makes
And
you less likable.
That's all I got.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
Maddie eats flaming hot Cheetos with Philly, I don't know, cheese.
She
Whatever,
dips
cream
them in
cheese.
Flint water.
Nacho cheese? Flaming hot Cheetos,
Cream
nacho
cheese,
cheese?
cream cheese.
Oh, cream
Okay,
cheese?
that sounds good too. I don't know what to tell you.
That's weird.
Wait, you
Yeah,
can
I
eat
don't
cream cheese, but you can't milk?
Huh?
Can't you not have
I
milk?
have a milk allergy.
You have
Is
a
it
milk
cream,
allergy?
Is it cream
Milk.
cheese like
I don't
Milk?
eat cream cheese.
You have a milk
Yeah, you gotta
allergy?
finish a certain
Milk
way with
allergy?
Maddie.
Yeah.
What's milk? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, what? Milk.
milk? Milk?
Is
Chocolate milk?
Is milk something different? Is that
Say milk?
I didn't say milk.
Yeah, you did.
is that some Australian food that Fish showed you when you guys were dating?
Milk?
Milk.
It's like
Milk?
you're hanging out with Fish.
You say pillow or pillow?
Pillow.
Okay.
Often or off?
Often.
Ooh, data or data?
Ooh. It depends on the sentence.
I read this. I read this meme, and it was like, "Do you say data or data?" But it's like you read it. You read it. It was the same fucking word, like data.
Oh man, this show's got off the rails.
Yes.
What happens?
Yeah, I'm not a good guest.
We're gonna have
No,
Al
you're
Avila
fine,
on.
dude.
We're gonna have Al Avila on.
Oh,
next
let me
week.
know when. In
Yeah.
person?
Yeah, we're gonna have him on. We'll do him on one box, you on one box. You guys
No,
just
there's
go
no
at it.
need to. Just put him in this chair. All right, just make sure. Just make sure he can't see that TV over there, because I'm gonna be showing up behind him with a fucking baseball bat. I'll make sure the GM search starts real quick.
We start dressing like him on Fridays
Allegedly.
until he gets fired.
Allegedly, huh?
Start dressing like Al Avila on Fridays until he gets fired.
How?
Do it.
I'm like, you know how much weight I have to gain? I have to gain like.
put a pillow
just do
underneath
it.
I have
it.
to gain like 600 pounds.
Can we shave like this part of your head? I'm looking at his
No.
pictures.
Guys,
You got a little
this
bit
is
of
my
a
co-host.
five.
I have to look at him every day.
Do it.
Yeah, I have to look
interesting
at
to
you
look
every
at.
day. You don't see me complaining.
You know what, everybody?
Yeah, you're welcome.
If you have to deal with someone like Adam every day, you might need some help. And the Sports Marketing Agency helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the F Word, helps spread awareness on fentanyl and other addictions. So go to thesportsma.com if you're struggling or know someone who is. This is Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991. Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
Hi, my diamonds. It's Crystal with an X. You want to get hot and perfect like me? Here's my super easy routine. Drink at least a gallon of water before you wake up. Attach a weight to everything in your house. Sell your car and just sprint everywhere. Scream when you exhale.
Don't follow Crystal with an X. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
Trader.
OddsTrader.com is the #1 site for your game day bets, play-by-play updates, live scores, and the best price on every game from multiple sports books. Go to OddsTrader.com right now for your best bet. Bet.
That was, I don't know where that segment went.
Oh, the last one was kind of wild.
That was off the rails for sure.
But, dude, it's it's in the groove. Woodward heavyweight tings. Heavyweight tings, you know. By the way, like, what is, because we're technically not on the network channel.
Yeah.
But we are supposed to practice like proper language.
Yes.
Mike.
Yeah. Mike started this off.
Adam on the morning show, he goes off.
Adam does his own thing.
Yeah. So I'm like, sometimes I want to.
All right, you want to bring it back to reality?
It changes if we
snap back to reality. Well, there goes gravity. You know, we can talk about this next segment.
Bring it, introduce it, throw it on us.
All right, so our boy Owen gave me this idea back in the back. We are talking about
back in the back.
Reasonable expectations for wins. Michigan, Michigan State, and Ohio State. How many wins do you think each team is going to have this season, and who do you think is the most likely to win the Big Ten?
I think we'll let Owen go first.
Owen, yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so obviously I think Michigan has the easiest of the three.
For sure.
If you're a Michigan fan, you're going to debate that. That's just not, you're clueless. Ohio State, they have a hard schedule as well, but I think Michigan State has the hardest. The Notre Dame game to start the year, that's gonna be hard for Ohio State.
It's tough. They play Wisconsin.
But I feel like if you're the Buckeyes, you gotta expect 12-0. Like that's the expectations with the booster money, Ryan Day. I think anything below
Smith
that.
and Jigba.
Yes, their offense is insane.
Mm-hmm.
C.J. Stroud coming back, Travion Henderson in the backfield as well. They have a really good team. I think Ohio State's going to win the Big Ten, I guess, to start off. I think at the shoe to end the year for Michigan, that's going to be a really tough game. I was there for the Michigan versus Michigan State game.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Michigan State, Ohio State game. And
sorry for your loss.
Yeah, no, it was when they were warming up, I could just tell everyone was nervous on the team. That's the first time I've seen that. And just seeing those guys warm up in person, they're just different athletes.
Yeah.
Like Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, they were just flying all over the place during warm-ups and whatnot. So I think Ohio State wins the Big Ten. They're going to win. I'm going to exclude anyone that comes from the West because I don't really care. I think whoever wins the East wins the Big Ten title game. Michigan, you have 8 home games. That's, for one thing, to start off, that's just ridiculous.
That's a joke.
And then those home games, you got Colorado State, Hawaii, Connecticut, Maryland, all 4 in a row at home. That's like you're just playing. You're playing around. You're having fun. You're gonna have some fun. Then you got at Iowa.
You're playing with your food before you eat it.
I guess. Then you're at Iowa. That's your first test. But I don't think Iowa's the best. I think you beat them again. Their defense is really good, but their offense is not that good. Michigan's going to beat them. Then I guess the 2 hard games is Penn State, Michigan State, besides the Ohio State game, and those are both at home.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse to lose those. The Maze Out is going to be on October 15th. For the Penn State game, probably going to be at night. That's going to be a great atmosphere. There's no reason why Michigan should expect to lose that game. I mean, Penn State's going to be a good team, but I think Michigan's going to be better. So I think the expectations for Michigan, 11 wins with 1 loss. And it puts you in the conversation of getting into the college football playoffs while not being at the Big Ten title game, because we've seen it before with Alabama missing. I think with Michigan's brand, they could sneak in. Just depends who has what losses and whatnot. And then Michigan State, I think, for me personally, I'm going to set the bar a little bit lower. I think 9 wins because of how hard their schedule is.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're talking about starting the season, it's Western, Akron, at Washington. Should win all 3 of those games. And then it gets really tough. You got Minnesota, Maryland, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Michigan. So those 4 games in October, I think they should win the Maryland one. But the 3 games, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Michigan, if you can win 2 out of 3, that's a win. that automatically defines your season, and you're going to be right back in that conversation of winning the Big Ten because you got Michigan and Ohio State in the Wisconsin home game. There's no way around it. You got to win at least 2 of those games if you're Michigan State, if you're going to be a contender for the title. I don't know if they're going to do that. I think that's going to be really tough. Beating Michigan 3 years in a row, especially being at Michigan, I think they're going to lose that one. I think they're going to lose Ohio State. I think they do win that Wisconsin game. And then from then on, it's Illinois, Rutgers, Indiana. Those should all be 3 wins. And then at Penn State, that's going to be an interesting game. That's at Happy Valley. I don't know if they're going to win that one, but that's where I put the total at 9 wins. And then Michigan 11 and Ohio State 12.
Yeah, I'm with you. I put Michigan State at 9 wins. I have them losing to Ohio State, Michigan, and Penn State because I do think Michigan has the better team this year. I think it being in Ann Arbor is going to be tough for them to overcome, and it kills me to say it, but I think Michigan's going to win that game this year. Michigan, same deal. Like you said, they have a joke of the schedule: 4 home games to start the season off terrible opponents. Then you go to Iowa, Indiana, back at home against Penn State and Michigan State. It's tough to say. Michigan's going to be coming into that final game against Ohio State either undefeated or with 1 loss, and it's going to come down to that game. And Ohio State's going to run the table. They're going, like you said, they're going to go 12-0. They're going to make the college football playoff. They might win the college football playoff this year. They're going to be an impressive team. They're going to be angry. They're coming back. People felt like they've been doubted the past couple years. They're going to go out there. They're going to show them, that they're still a great franchise in college football. I hate Ohio State too, so I don't want to see that happen. I think they're a bunch of douchebags. I hate Ohio State, bunch of losers, but their team's too good. They're going to go out there. They're going to run the table. The Big Ten is going to be worse this year, but it's going to come down to that last game of the year again. And I do think Ohio State is going to hold the grudge from last year, and they're going to put up a crooked number against Michigan in that game.
Who do you think can finish a Crave case faster, me or you?
Probably you. I don't know. Why did you just? Where did that come from?
Michael, go ahead. Go. Unmute Mike's mic.
I put it as a poll.
Why?
I don't know.
Put the mic on yourself or camera on yourself.
Oh my god. 1 second. I had to start laughing. All right, what's up?
Why?
Why is your headset like that?
We just need to see that happen. I need to put 2 Crave cases in front of you guys and just watch you mow down.
I wouldn't want to eat a Crave case, dude. I'd poop my pants.
Is there cheese on it?
You can get it without cheese.
Who do you think wins?
Spencer.
That's fair.
All right, it's
No,
fair.
it's-
Whoa. No. But you want to sit down? You want to be on the show? Oh, absolutely no. But okay, so
and who you got in the Crave case?
Why is
I get.
Dude,
I haven't seen you
Spencer
eat, but
eat?
obviously he's proven himself, so I'm going to go with the better resume with
He's not a
Spencer.
champion. You have been training.
I
You're the
did have some
champ.
serious training. I put them down, and those were dry too. It was not easy.
Were they good donuts?
Yeah, they were real good, but they were real dry. I literally put like 4 in my mouth to start it off, and I was like, oh shit. I had to swallow a bunch of water, but then I got a system down. I was one water. And I was
How many did you get down?
15.
What did second place get?
Well, we tied for first.
Oh,
we both
damn.
got 15. Yeah.
Damn.
But right at the end, he shoved like 5 in his mouth when they said stop eating.
So what you get? They let him chew?
Yeah.
That's bull.
That's what I said. I was like,
that. You
if
should've
I
been
knew
like-
I could have done that, I would have put like 7 in my mouth. But
I feel like I could. I feel like
Something in my mouth.
how long was it?
60 seconds.
Oh damn! 15 donuts in 60 seconds.
Yeah. Well, they were little ones. They weren't full
Like the
donuts.
donut balls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fresh made though,
So
and
you had
it
a
was
lot
like
of balls in your mouth?
It was a lot of balls in my mouth, and it was like funnel
We
cake.
gotta make that a drop.
It was like
for sure.
funnel cake more than it was a donut, honestly.
Oh, funnel cake's so good.
But it was dry as hell.
Funnel cake.
My laptop
and,
just died.
That's all right. Mine's almost dying too. I got the carnival ears. That's where it's at for real.
The elephant ears?
Elephant ears. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Carnival ears. What the hell am I saying?
I don't know, but
God damn it! What?
this topic broke down. That was fun to talk about for 10 seconds.
It was cool. I was watching the viewers drop.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
Let's switch it up.
And then Mike saved us with the Crave case today,
Yeah.
which I think we should actually do.
Do the people want to see that? Is that what the people want?
People want to do it live? I don't know if we should do it live. It's like dead air.
No, I would poop my pants if we. Like, I swear.
Should we do it today or like tomorrow?
No, I'm not doing it today.
Tomorrow?
Do you really want to do it?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious now.
All right.
Crave case.
I'm telling you, I'm not finishing a crave case.
I don't know if.
Yeah, because there's
We put his leg on? What'd he say?
there's 30 cheeseburgers in a crave case.
But they're like little baby cheeseburgers.
They're sliders.
Man.
It's still 30 sliders. Like, that's a lot.
All right, what else could we do?
I don't know, man. Why do we got to do
Pizza?
that?
Dude, what? It's fun. We eat food.
I don't like whoring myself out to this community.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it comes hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Some glizzies.
Some glizzies in Spencer's mouth.
Oh, no.
Holy shit. This is what the SD4L show is all about, huh?
Hold on, yeah, so they changed the name of that show, bro?
Yeah, it's not inside the locker room anymore. They've
What's
rebranded
SD4L?
Spartan Dog for Life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
that makes more sense.
Tuck's repping it.
All right, we're going to break. So, yeah, as you know, we broadcast this show live from the headquarters of Lady Jane's for Men in Birmingham. It's definitely awesome. When I get off the air, they're all trying to get me to sit in that chair. They've been trying to get me to sit in that chair since I got here. And, you know, if I want to get a little bit of this, you know, these dead ends trimmed up, I'm gonna go to Lady Jane's. I'm gonna have my girl Alyssa, my girl Megan. They're gonna take care of me. You know, they're gonna get me looking right. And before I know it, I'll be looking game ready. So you can come into a Lady Jane's and let them treat you like a king too. They're open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, relax, watch your favorite team play. Before you know it, your hair will be game ready. So get to a Lady Jane's. Like I said, open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
He's going deep, right side. Oh, that is Edwards out there. He goes up in the air at the goal line.
Hey, it's Brandon Edwards here, wanting to welcome the sports marketing agency to Woodward Sports Network, to the family. Glad to have you guys. For the last decade, the sports marketing agency has literally leveraged athletes around issues such as mental health and substance abuse.
Glad that we can finally start trying to get the stigma off of mental health that's been there for all these years.
You don't have to go to the beach, man. You don't have to get your butt crack full of sand. You just need a little chili peppers, man, to get that glowing beach chili peppers tan. Woo!
With 26 locations in the Metro Detroit area and more coming, Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Join the Pepper Club for the best deals on unlimited tanning. Head to chilipepperstanning.com.
You just need a little chili peppers, man.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights.
What up?
I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Kung Fu Spinny, a.k.a. Spin More.
The Donut King of Walled Lake.
We'll see about that, all right? We'll find out tomorrow.
Bro, I'm not doing that anymore.
You're not doing the donuts?
I'm not doing donuts again twice in like 5 days. No.
Why?
Because I'm
What are you
sick
gonna
of it.
get fat or something? Or
Yeah, I know. I'm watching my weight. All right, I'm counting my calories. All right.
Damn, man.
No, I'm not doing donuts again. I'll tell you that for sure.
All right, if you guys don't know, my man Kung Fu Spinny, Spin More Racks, he's a Spartan dog, Michigan State graduate, and so is our intern Owen in the audio booth. And you actually asked Spencer a kind of interesting topic. I made you stop.
Yeah.
Save it for on air. Go ahead and introduce
Well,
it.
obviously, you talked about the Lady Jane's thing, everything. They've been trying to cut your hair forever.
Yep.
What would it take for Michigan State this season for football to do in order for you to cut your hair? You can style it however you want. You don't have to buzz it. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, get
but
Owen's
make it
haircut.
look good.
They would have to. Oh, you say my hair doesn't look good?
No, I think it looks good. But I'm just saying, like, if you cut it, you can make it look good. You don't got to make it look bad.
No, I would shave my head if Michigan State won the Big Ten.
Bald?
Yes. Bald.
All right.
So you're just saying they won't win?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to. But if they did, I would shave my head bald.
Guess what? He didn't put a year on that, ladies and gentlemen. So anytime that Michigan State
This year. If Michigan
Tell me.
State wins the Big Ten in the next 3 years, I'll shave my head bald.
I think it's going to happen next year, 2023.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. That class is looking nasty.
Well, if they
It's
do,
not done.
I'll shave my head.
We still got transfers coming.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Not this year. I'm with you.
Did
All right.
Did everybody see Spencer's driving video?
What driving video?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
What one?
Is my mic on?
It's it's a video
my
me
mic
and
on?
Maddie took when we were at the Worst Open.
What'd you do? Was it funny?
It was funny.
It was funny.
You guys posted it?
Appreciate
I didn't see it.
Just posted it. I guess it just got posted.
Oh.
But yeah, so you want to talk about this now? This is a funny topic. We're keeping it loose.
Let's do it.
So Maddie posted her list. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, of the top 5 Detroit athletes you would want to have a beer with. And so that got me thinking about top 5 Detroit athletes that I would want to have a beer with. And so I'm going to start it off. She got it right for number 1. Number 1, Miguel Cabrera, obviously. Got to go with Miggy number 1.
Hit the baseball over the wall.
Dude knows how to party. Obviously, he can show you a good time. It's Miguel Cabrera. You'll get it anywhere you want. You'll probably be drinking for free. I'm taking Miguel Cabrera number 1.
And he'll drink you under the table.
He'll drink you under the table. Hit the baseball over the wall.
We win the baseball game and the baseball over the wall. Every interview, that's what he sounds like.
All right, who's your number 1?
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna dry snitch like that.
Who's
number
your
1 for me?
That wouldn't be dry snitching. That would be hard snitching.
Yeah, for sure. Well, not dry
It's
snitching.
it's wet snitching. No.
I'm not a big beer drinker, so I'm gonna switch mine to
a drink.
With.
Yeah, who do you want to have a drink with?
Kay Cunningham.
Kay Cunningham number 1.
Yeah, Kay Cunningham number 1.
All right.
Smooth dude. I don't know. I feel like he's low key funny as hell.
Number 2 for me is Jamal Williams.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jamal Williams, the guy's a character. He loves anime. We can talk about anime, and he's just a funny guy. You know, I feel like getting hammered with Jamal Williams would be a good experience.
Can I copy that? I mean,
I
can't top that.
I don't care.
What about you guys? Did you guys make lists?
Well, so this, I'm going to do an interesting one. I would say Al Avila because I would want to get him hammered and then start asking him questions.
Get him fired?
That would.
Pull out your dick, Al. Pull out your dick. It'd be so funny if you pull out your dick right now.
Jesus Christ, man. What the?
Just get him canceled and fired.
What are we doing, man?
It'd be fucking hilarious, dude. All right, good point.
Yeah.
All right,
So third on my list is Jared Goff.
Yes, you can do that.
How'd you get her, Jared? Pull it out. Mikey, what about you? I'm sorry.
I would do Miggy too, and just for my Red Wings fandom, I would probably do. I don't even know if he can drink yet, but I'd do Mo Cider.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if he can drink yet, but I'll take him out for some drinks either way.
Number 3 for me, Maddie, I had him on our list too, is Bert.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I'd go drink a beer with Bert.
Ooh,
he seems like a cool guy. You know, everybody loves him. All the teammates love him.
I think he's intense.
He'd be a funny guy to hang out with. He's always chirping on the bench. I love seeing that. But yeah, I think Bert's number 3 for me.
It's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, I might have to steal yours, Mikey. I might have to go with Cider.
Mo Cider. He seems like a funny guy too.
Dude, he seems so funny.
You see all the stuff he does. He seems pretty funny.
Super funny dude. Dan Campbell. Dan
Campbell's on Maddie's list
was
too.
A Detroit athlete.
He's on Maddie's list too.
Oh my God, he probably actually might be near number 1.
Yeah. Think of just slamming beers with Dan Campbell. He'd probably crush it on his head. What's
1,000%.
cool?
Yeah.
Probably takes one sip and the beer's gone.
Yeah.
Facts. Big facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's her list, by the way?
I know. I wish we had a graphic for it.
Pull it up, dude.
Do you have
I
it?
wish we had a graphic for it. Go find it. Just go to the Twitter or Instagram.
Spenny, what about former or current Michigan State Spartan?
Former or current Michigan State Spartan who I have had a beer with.
Who would you have a beer with? You could have
Draymond.
had it already. Yeah.
Former or current Michigan State Spartan who I.
Draymond.
Draymond's out there. It's
Draymond or
Jaren Jackson. That'd be cool. I feel like Jaren Jackson. He's a funny guy.
Miles Bridges would be fun. I feel
Miles Bridges, yeah, that's my guy.
Definitely start rapping.
I've drank some beers with Matty McQuaid before at Luha's. Matty McQuaid is my dude. BJ Cunningham. I'm gonna go BJ Cunningham.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a
off
interesting
base.
one.
Yeah, I don't know. He was my guy. I loved him when he played there.
Connor Cook.
No. Connor Cook's an asshole, dude.
He's a douche.
Is he?
Nobody likes Connor Cook.
Really? Why?
He didn't invite any of his teammates to his birthday party.
What kind of birthday party is
That
that?
was like that was like a big knock of his at the draft.
Yeah.
Damn.
Was that none of his teammates?
He's actually right. He's a huge douche.
None of his teammates went to his birthday party.
How do you know? Is it from the same stories?
It's
Because I just
notorious.
media, they tell stories about Connor.
Yeah. Dude's a douche. Kirk Cousins would be a good one.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I feel like
He's
doesn't
it's
drink
complete
beer.
opposites.
Kirk Cousins doesn't drink beer?
No way that guy drinks
Dude,
beer.
Captain America? Yeah, he does.
How about Michigan players for you guys? Just
Tom
including
Brady.
Braylon, because we've all probably
Tom
had
Brady?
drinks with him. Yeah, I had to be.
Yeah, Tom Brady easily won.
Mine's
Jabril
Jordan
Peppers.
Poole, just because he's got a clown when he's drunk. He just seems like the funniest guy.
Jordan Poole would, probably,
Yeah.
would be a good one.
Yeah,
Jabril
probably
Peppers is a
hilarious.
good one.
Jordan Poole, Jabril. I'm trying to think. They got a linebacker.
Devin Bush.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he pissed me off that Michigan State game.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a drink with
For
that
Devin
guy.
Bush. Tim Hardaway Jr., I think.
Ooh,
Tim Hardaway
okay.
Jr. I
Juwan
like-
Howard. You probably got some good ass
Juwan
stories.
Howard.
Jalen
Yeah, you can
Rose.
see somebody get
Because he
slept.
was there
Jalen
with the-
Rose would be cool, too.
Jalen
Yeah,
Rose
that
for
would be
sure.
cool.
Jalen Rose would be
Juwan
cool.
Howard was there for the Fab Five. He was there with the Heatles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been around. Yeah, and obviously C-Web. C-Web and Jalen, like the two of them.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
Catch
one.
up and mesh.
Yeah, but it's just a cool topic. We've been so blessed with so many great, let alone athletes, but great characters in Detroit for guys to choose from, guys you can do stuff like this with. That it's a funny list, and we have a lot of different choices we can make. And luckily, we have a guy that would probably be on a lot of Michigan fans' list, and we go out drinking with him multiple times. So
Big facts.
yeah,
Braylon's the man.
Braylon is the man.
He really is the
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yeah.
He is the first, and obviously I don't have other friends that went to Michigan for football or anything like that, but like, he's like one of those, like, I don't know, he's a Michigan man. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, he's intellectual. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously the hell of an athlete. Like, I don't know, he just...
And he's a super nice, down-to-earth guy.
Really is, man.
If you didn't know who he was, and if he wasn't, 6'4" and ripped, you wouldn't think like he was an NFL player. Like, he's just so down-to-earth, so cool.
Facts.
And yeah, same with D-Mac.
Yeah, D-Mac too. That's what actually took me by surprise with Braylon. Is like anywhere the conversation went, like we start talking about Marvel, like some straight up like nerd shit.
Yeah.
And Braylon would be like on pace, like I
Yeah.
saw that movie. Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, Braylon's the man, dude. D-Mac's the same way. Super down-to-earth, super cool
Big
guy.
facts. Yeah, honestly, we're kind of blessed to have like those two experiences. Like,
For sure.
Here at Woodward.
For sure.
Drake's cool too.
And then you got Neil Rule. I love Neil. Neil's my guy too.
Yeah, Neil is the same on and off camera.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, Neil is. They all are.
There's no
They're
switch.
all the same person. Like
That's true.
everybody you see at
Besides
Woodward
Eazy.
Sports on
Really
yeah,
different guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Besides Eazy, he's a monster off camera. But you see, like even Adam Baydoun. Like some people are like, oh, this guy is just act. No, that is Adam
That's
Baydoun.
Adam.
That's literally who he is all
Maddie,
the time.
too.
Yeah. Obviously T-Foss the
T-Foss
OG
himself too, yeah.
Trill OG. Yeah.
Maybe that's the route to success. Be yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Oh,
people know when you're
100%.
faking. People
Yeah.
know when you're faking.
Yeah, everyone will be able to identify that, and right away you'll just be outed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys at ESPN that will come from sports and try to be somebody that they're not.
Yeah.
People will call them out
And
immediately.
they get outed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Big facts.
that's what they told us. That's what everybody told us when we started this thing. Like, be yourselves. Don't try to be someone you're not.
We're denying my donut challenge.
And yeah, I don't want to eat another mountain of donuts
Do you
after
rather
I
eat
just
the
did
crave
it.
case than
Like,
donuts?
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
it.
I would.
Do
Really?
it.
Yes.
Shit our brains out.
Yes, I know. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I'll watch you eat the whole
What
thing.
about
and
for how
laugh.
many likes would you do it?
How many likes
No,
would
we're
I
not
do?
doing shit for likes.
Hey, the poll ended.
A donut challenge, 1 million likes. I'm not doing one of those again. I'm telling
Hey, yo,
you.
the poll picked me,
The poll
dog.
ended.
Yeah.
Got easy.
60%, dog.
Dude,
Hey.
I think you would too, honestly.
I don't know. All right, I did do eating competitions with Joey. That's who I actually want to see you go against. Actually,
Joey?
We'll have to go, and then like whoever wins between us,
Goes against Joey. Is Joey the king?
Joey puts him down. I don't know how. I
So
don't
are
know
we
where.
doing crave cases tomorrow?
Yeah, we should.
I feel
Pick 'em up on your way in.
It's such a like a shitstorm, like quite literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there something we can eat that will make us shit our brains out after?
If
Like,
you're gonna eat that much in excess, you're gonna have to poop.
that's-
But
like, what's another like food? Like, in the comment section, please save me here, bro. I'm not trying to shit my pants tomorrow.
if you need a drink, there's a certain drink you can get that you can never have enough of, no matter what it is.
Absolutely. You want to know what that drink is?
What is that drink, Easy?
Centra.
Cintron, baby.
The summer of Cintron is here. Now Cintron's available at Kroger. Make sure you pick some up while you're shopping. Right now, get 2 bottles of Cintron. 2 cans of Cintron for $4. You heard it here first. You heard it here right. 2 cans of Cintron for $4. Cintron's the new energy drink for the active lifestyle. Drink it, live it, Cintron.
New to the game or a season better? OddsTrader.com has everything you need to make the right bet ahead of kickoff. Begin your handicapping journey with OddsTrader. Improve your edge by finding the best price on every game from sportsbooks in your backyard. Take advantage of the numerous sign-up bonus offers to pad your bankroll. Dive into key game statistics, player performance, and even account for the projected game day weather. Best of all, you can use the OddsTrader bet tracker to keep a log of your action. Welcome to OddsTrader, and best of luck.
When you need apparel, there's only one place to go. Big Frog in Novi. With no setup fees, no artwork fees, no minimum, and a 24-hour turnaround, you can have your whole team outfitted in no time. Embroidery, direct-to-garment, vinyl, and screen printing, Big Frog has it all in all the styles you want. So whether it's a sports team, fundraiser, school event, or corporate needs, Big Frog is your one-stop destination. Visit bigfrog.com/Novi or call 844-4-BIG-FROG.
What's going on, everybody? It's Spencer for the Monroe Street Midway, presented by Bedrock Detroit and Rocket Mortgage. Bedrock and Rocket Mortgage basically turned an old parking lot into a massive outdoor playground right next to Campus Marshes. There's roller skating, basketball courts, a mini golf course, food trucks, live music performances, art installations. It's the place to visit, whether you're on a date, you're with your family, or you're just hanging out before Tigers game having a good time. And they even got Wi-Fi, so you can take your computer and get some work done. It's in the heart of the city. The only things you got to pay for are the roller skating and the food, but everything else is free. So come on down right next to Campus Marshes. It's the Monroe Street Midway, presented by Bedrock and Rocket Mortgage. Dude, you guys got to chill.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy, Eazy, joined by my man, Spin More Racks.
What up, though? Thank you
way,
guys for rocking with us, man.
Big facts, man. I have a beef to pick with you.
You got a beef to pick with me?
Don't be mad.
Let's hear it.
Is it Monroe?
Monroe?
Yeah, you always say Monroe.
Monroe. It's the same
Monroe.
thing. Tomato. Ooples and Banunus.
What?
You don't remember that? Does anybody remember?
I do. My son watches that.
Ooples and Banunus. You don't remember that?
I do. All right.
I like to apples and bananas.
How about that Greg Monroe last night?
Yeah.
He was on fire.
Monroe. It's the same thing. Shut up.
I texted you this thing. We'd have to do some homework for that topic for sure, actually.
Yeah, save it for tomorrow.
Yeah, good idea. You got fish videos for us.
We got fish videos. This was a hit. This was a hit on our last episode, so we decided to bring it back. We're going to be breaking down some videos. The one, the only Samuel Fisher himself has posted on his Twitter. So, Mike, go ahead and roll the first one.
Oh my God, look at what I just picked up. First off, Speedway Cafe.
This is right across the street here.
My golf with my best friend Arthur. Hot dog in here, as you saw.
You got a hot dog?
I got a taco and cheese.
He got a taquito.
Hold on, there we go. And I got breakfast.
And he got
How do you
donuts.
not? $5.49. That's a steal.
How do you not? That is
Steal,
a
I tell you.
steal.
Stealing them coins. Oh my God!
What
Look
coins?
at what I just picked up. First off,
take it off.
Speedway Cafe.
This guy,
I love you.
This guy Fish. First of all, is Fish eating a hot dog, a taquito, and a thing of donuts at? It looked like
in one setting.
6 in the morning because the sun wasn't even up
before
yet.
he went golfing.
This guy, what a legend!
How do you even attack that?
I'll
What's the game of,
I'll go hot dog first.
Yeah.
Or you could double barrel the taquito and glizzy.
Oh.
Do like.
Put the camera on Owen so he can
demonstrate. Show us again how you would do that.
His game plan there.
Oh God.
Well, that is our first fish video. I love fish too. We get in the comments and the chats.
Do you think he ate all that for real?
For sure.
100%,
for sure.
yeah.
It was like some weird stuff like saved it for like later.
That guy Fish he put that down.
His metabolism's probably crazy.
Oh yeah.
Probably is, honestly.
That's impressive, honestly. That is breakfast of champions.
That is gross.
Let's roll the next one. We got another fish video for you
two,
people.
Fish on the course.
This is Fish on the course in his
This is
natural
awesome.
element.
I don't even know what these videos
Fish
are.
setting up a nice par 3.
Is this his friend Arthur?
That's Art. Yeah, that's Art in the back.
He's got a golf voice.
That was beautiful.
Look at him. Look at how happy he is.
Anything that you want to say to your fans?
I got a 3. I'm happy.
Hell yeah,
He can't contain his excitement.
He looks high as
Look
shit.
at that guy, man. No, that's pure joy.
Play. I want to watch that one more time.
That's the joy.
He's sober in this?
He doesn't drink.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
But I'm saying high. He probably smokes
He doesn't
a little
smoke.
bit.
No, Fish doesn't do drugs.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't drink. Doesn't
Fish
he
is
don't smoke?
Fish is a good boy.
That was beautiful.
This is, dude. That is the pure excitement
Anything
of
that
parring
you
the
want
hole.
to say to your fans?
I got a 3.
He doesn't
He
fry.
looks like that.
He does look fried. But no,
We'll get to the bottom of that.
That is the pure excitement of
drug
parring a
testing
hole. That is Fish in his element. I love that.
Ew, bro. I still can't get over that breakfast.
Fish can putt. Yeah, he knocked that down. That was a good putt.
You know, it'd be nice if we had golfing video, Spencer.
Oh, and you gotta stop.
Saying.
Let's play the next one. We got one final Fish video.
This is Fish in the trenches.
Yeah, OGs will remember this one.
Well, yeah, but they just started recording.
I think Fish was like taking this seriously.
He's sweating.
Boom!
False start.
Oh man! What a false start. That's a false start.
False start.
Yeah, there we go. That is a false start. Look at Sticky's dying. Oh, they run it back?
Don't be a fish. Come on. Get lower.
Watch how hard Stick Stick throws him kind of hard right here. Right.
What are they trying to do?
They're just dancing
Ring around the
now.
rosy.
Oh, maybe this is not the part. Oh, here it is.
Blackfish. Oh.
Well, that is our final Fish video. You can take that down. That's an OG video. OG fans will remember that. You can't abuse Fish like that. Like, come on now.
Yeah, it's kind of abusive.
That is.
He's the one who says he's like the protector of Fish too.
Yeah.
Right? I guess like if you're the protector of the guy, you also could.
You got to push him around at some point.
Push him around.
Yeah.
We got to get down to the bottom of that golfing video tomorrow, though, and ask Fish if he was baked, because he looked pretty fried.
He's like, I got 3.
He had to be.
He's like, that's a 3.
D-Mac gave him some of his gummies.
Hell yeah, he was on that D-Mac brand.
We
were at the greenhouse the day before that. So
Fish was too.
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, right there.
So he didn't go home with anything though. Me and Maddie went home with a nice little box full of goodies.
You hooked me up so you don't take me golfing ever? Or?
No.
He's not going to let that one go.
I already gave him to my friends.
So play the video of Fish and Joik. Do you have that? Do we have that?
Oh, no.
No, we'll save that for tomorrow.
Yeah, we can keep that for tomorrow. That is the best.
That's probably the best one.
That's the best video of all time. That's one of the best videos I've ever seen in my
Definitely
entire life.
one of the best videos of all time.
Big Spliff said, take Fish to a strip club.
Oh,
We've tried,
Dude.
actually. Stick has tried.
We should take Fish to Coliseum. Put him up in the upstairs box.
We tried.
I can get some lamb chops.
We could just like steal him. He couldn't like.
Yeah, just kidnap
Trick him.
Resist.
Blindfold him.
Yeah, tell him we're going golfing and just
We're
pull
going
up.
to Australia.
Yeah, we're going night golfing.
This
Fish.
is what it smells like.
We're going globe
Going to
golfing.
McDonald's.
Yeah. No, I'm down to take Fish to a strip club for sure.
What would you rather have, like, be with Fish his first like strip club experience or like his first drink?
Strip club.
Both at the same time.
Strip club for sure. If I got to choose
He's
one,
with the
strip club.
stripper
Definitely strip
and
club.
he's drinking.
I'm just gonna find the biggest booty black bitch in there, give her $200 and just say go ham on Fish, go ham on Fish for a minute.
Break 'em.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
we put him up on stage. We pay enough to have they put him up on stage on a chair and all the strippers go around him.
He's going to do it though. Is one thing.
Yeah, he wouldn't, but that would be amazing. We could make it happen.
Was that you? This is kind of messed up.
What?
Remember there was someone who like man.
Say it.
I can't. I don't want
Say
to.
it.
It's like putting like shit on blast.
Say it.
Someone used to work here that like was still a virgin, and obviously Fish.
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if, I can't say obviously about Fish, but who do you think would like? But we can't.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did want to do that as a prank.
Yeah.
We're paying prostitute.
Oh, God.
Take this kid's virginity.
Oh, God.
And then he'd think, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I finally did it. And then we're like, ha ha!
Got you, bitch.
We record the whole thing.
It's actually a man.
All 1 minute and 28 seconds. Bro, I'm telling you, he's such a funny break the ball in somebody.
Sign us off, bro.
All right, man. I'm easy. It's my guy, Spin More Rex. Sorry for the shit show, guys. First time back in a long time. We back daily. Don't forget it right here from 5 to 7, Woodward Heavyweights.
Yes, sir.
And if I steal a line from my guy Neil Rue himself, I'd say,
Well, see you later.
Peace.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs up. Like that.